We discussed eviction notice that we gotta be kicked out here on the weekend, losing our cars and everything all at once. Freaking hell. I don't know what to do. Panic. I am panicking. I've tried all I can and my phone. They sent me a crappy phone and it's gone. I need help, someone help me. I work my ass off trying to do as much as I can. I need Gman. Can someone severely get me hold of Gman? Cause I need him. I need someone in my life, cause I just don't know what to do. I need Gman. Someone severely get me hold of Gman. Cause I need him. I need someone in my life, cause I just don't know what to do. I say we just pack up the car as much as we can, and we just head out to Pennsylvania. There's nothing else we can do. We got no money, we got nothing, we just sell all the stuff. But we gotta get out of the house by this weekend. I need Gman. Can someone severely get me hold of Gman? Cause I need him. I need someone in my life, cause I just don't know what to do. It says he will be elected anytime. This is proof right here that the Democratic Party has done nothing to help anyone. The government has done nothing to help anyone. I'm gonna have a heart attack, I wanna die. I need Gman. Someone get a hold of Gman now. I need Gman. Someone severely get me hold of Gman. Cause I need him. I need someone in my life, cause I just don't know what to do. It says you will be evicted anytime. This is proof right here that the Democratic Party has done nothing to help anyone. The government has done nothing to help anyone. I'm gonna have a heart attack. I wanna die. I need Gman. Someone get a hold of Gman now. I need Gman. Can someone severely get me hold of Gman? Cause I need him. I need someone in my life, cause I just don't know what to do. It's funny. It's funny that a family will be on the street. It's funny. It's funny that I don't have my friend to talk to. I need Gman. Can someone severely get me a hold of Gman? Cause I need him. I need someone in my life. Cause I just don't know what to do.
Hello. How's everybody doing? I see we got Dimension Dave. How you doing, Dimension Dave? Star Turk. We got a special one for you here. Special one, courtesy of BGTV and MrzParker. BGTV gave me some Gman videos that were saved by MrzParker, where he's what song I'll know when I have dementia. Yeah, right. But yeah, BGTV and MrzParker were kind enough to share these videos with me. Mic is sounding good, by the way, so I don't know what's up with your mic woes. My mic sounds good? Test. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. And I'm trying a new web browser, and I don't think I like it. It was I was trying to play that video on it that you guys were listening to, and it was skipping around like randomly, like pausing and shit. So I don't know if I'll stick with this one. I might try Vivaldi next. Trying the GX opera right now. Sounds fine, Brody. Let me unmute in Discord. I saw Keldoge pop in before I started the show, but I was not able to say hi. Keldo, if you're out there, you are free to come aboard to the WaftCast. Yeah, I have not watched these Gman videos. I have no idea what they're about other than the title. I've not pre-watched any of these. As far as I know, maybe I've seen them before some time ago, and I'll be like, "Oh yeah, I've seen this." But as far as I know, you have to see my RAM spike. My first RAM, right? Yeah. No, I think I'm gonna try Vivaldi, and if Vivaldi isn't great, um, I'm I'm just gonna shell out for because I got this PC or PC. I got this laptop for gaming, and it works great for gaming. Like it plays like Baldur's Gate 3 and everything. But for some reason I get like RAM spikes when I'm like playing YouTube videos and shit. I don't know if it's a browser issue or issue with the computer. It's what I'm trying to suss out. Um, but I might just shell out for a proper PC sooner than later. A little bit of investment in the streaming. So you look forward to that. Unless Vivaldi is great. We'll see. Let me share my screen. Yes, we got this. Yeah, me as a horse. I'm a horse. In case you didn't know. If you see Angry Pistachio, if you see her around anywhere, tell her Wafters is a horse. Just say that to her. She'll know what it means. Even if you don't know what it means, she'll know what it means. And you'll get a funny reaction. Because she hates that shit. It'll be great. Yeah, just tell her, like, hey, do you know Wafters is the horse? And be like, 50 Shades of Nay. That's his autobiography. It's the name of it. 50 Shades of Nay. Yeah, it's pistachio, angry pistachio, otherwise known as peanut, otherwise known as crash out cashew. Yeah, she pretends that it's like her sisters or something, but it's just her. She's got three. Oh, dude. So like, okay, so angry pistachio, like in my mind, like when I heard her voice, she sounds like a cartoon character, right? But specifically, I thought she sounded like the Canker sisters from Ed, Edd n Eddy. And there's three of them. There's three Canker sisters. So if she has three or two other sisters that are, peanut and pistachio and cashew, like that it literally just the Canker sisters, but like nut form. Some voiceless Kratos. How you doing? Yeah, you just start calling her May Canker. Let's see what Gman has to say. I need Gman.
To GTV. I am Gman, your host, and we're going to do another late night video. And this time it's not as cold tonight. We got a nice, I believe that's a 1 in gibbous. It doesn't look like a full
Wayne and
moon.
Gibbous, yeah.
Full moon looks a little different.
Oh, by the way, did you guys know there's a lunar eclipse tonight? Like it's actually going to start in like a couple minutes. 9:33 Eastern Standard Time. So there's two shadows with the moon. Pull it up. Let's see. There's the umbra and penumbra. Eclipse. Any kind of any object, like spherical object, is going to have two shadows, an umbra and a penumbra. Let's see. Open the picture, dummy. There we go. So you have the light from the sun. Because the sun is a light source, it's got, but it's not a point light source. It's a sphere. So you end up getting two shadows. You have the outer cone, that's the penumbra, and then the inner cone, which is the umbra. That's the darkest part. So the penumbra part of the eclipse is going to start in a couple minutes. Let's see. But then the darkest part, that's going to start at like 10:30. It's like an hour from now. And then the apex will be at midnight, roughly. So at midnight, you'll see it'll be like 96% covered by the Earth's umbra. So I might pause the stream at some point to like go out and like look at it. So just a fair warning. Anyway, I need some Gman.
It was more like one of the phases called one in gibbous. And I'm out here tonight. Got the stars out here. Can't really sleep. I don't know if you guys can see it, the little dipper right there.
No.
I don't know if you guys can actually see that right there. I think that's a little dipper or the big dipper. It looks like the
Dude,
little dipper.
I don't know what the original camera quality of this video is. Because like this is probably like downloaded, re-uploaded a couple times. So it's like codec to shit. But I don't think even the original video would have captured the stars.
No, that's the big dipper. That's not the little dipper. You can see Orion's belt there, and then you can see the 4 stars over there. Gman, how do you know about that? Because I actually know something, and I'm not this dummy that everybody keeps telling you that I am. But anyway, guys.
Oh, is that your demo? Is that your science demo? You know, some of the constellations? Cool.
Welcome to GTV. I am Gman, your host. Let's get into talking about science again for a little bit because I'm gonna start doing this late at night because I know it's a lot of my enemies are in bed sleeping and they're not awake right now, so they can't troll me.
Like, okay. Like view it like my enemies. My enemies. Like, why are you thinking like that's just a weird way to think. I don't know. Like you're concerning yourselves with your haters too much. You know? Like I have haters and I just think about like, what can I annoy them with next? I don't think like, oh, I'm, I have to impress them somehow. No.
So we might be doing this late at night from now on, and we might be avoiding the daytime, so I don't got to deal with the trolls in the live chat. I can deal with more reasonable people in my chat at night. So anyway, guys, I want to give you guys a quick story before I get into the actual topic for tonight. You guys ever see me go out there and deal with the Hebrew Israelites on the other channel?
Oh yeah, that's something he does. He like debates the Hebrew Israelite folks. I've seen like clips of that here and there, but it just seems like I don't agree with either side. it's just crazy versus crazy.
Things that you'll notice is that I'll ask the Hebrew Israelites a question, and they won't answer it. Especially if their leader tells them to ignore me, I'll go away. This is something that they regularly tell each other on a regular basis. They're under orders. I'll say, where's the proof that you're a Hebrew Israelite? I'll say that, why do you misinterpret Deuteronomy 28:68? I'll mention all these different things and whatnot when I'm talking to them. And they'll just stand there and just be quiet. And you could tell they want to answer my questions. You could tell that they want to say something. But they're under orders. And because they're under orders, they have to listen to what they've been told. Because they're soldiers. And the Hebrew Israelites know I know this, and I pointed out as many opportunities as I can. And since they got to stand there and they can't say nothing to me, I'll go stand next to them and I'll preach the gospel of Jesus Christ to them. And there's really nothing they can do about it. You know what I mean? Because they're under orders and they have to listen to what I got to say, and they can't respond. And I pick up on that and I act on it. In the same way, a lot of atheists are under orders not to debate evolution.
Under orders? Under orders by who? Under orders, Hebrew Israelites scare me because they yell so much and crazy shit. Yeah. No, I mean, I've seen them. I've never argued with them because, like, if I see someone that I think is like a crazy person, I just don't engage. I got better things to do with my time than engage with crazy, like, in the real world. You know what I mean? I have places to be if I'm out and about. Um, Granted, it depends. Like, if there's somebody walking around with like a swastika or something, I might deck them, something like that. But yeah, if it's just someone preaching a religion or something, whatever, I don't care. Oh yeah, I'm so excited for G science. Yeah. Oh shit! It's Miss Parker. Am I right? Moose D Knuckle. The original download from his channel. He had a potato phone at the time. How you doing, Miss Parker? We have not spoken before. If you have any questions, I'm here lurking while at work. Cool. I appreciate that. And thank you for the video again.
They're under orders not to debate abiogenesis.
Under orders. Under order by who? There's no pope of atheism. There's no like like elders of atheism that tell us, like, it's not like Daniel Dennett and Stephen Hawking and who the fuck else? Richard Dawkins, Christopher Hitchens. Who's the other guy? Fuck. I didn't care about the only one I liked was Stephen Hawking, but I didn't really care for any of the other ones.
They're under orders not to talk about certain scientific topics with certain Christians on here because we won't listen. We will never understand. Not fully understanding the power of this medium called YouTube. Not fully understanding how many people could potentially watch them.
Like, Gman, if you see my video, I don't know if you will, but like, shit, I'll debate evolution with you. But I I'm not really interested in a debate, so to speak. Like, I don't want to just like score points. I want you to understand why I think the way I do. I don't necessarily want to convince you into believing the same thing as me. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I just want you to see where I'm coming from. Like, I don't debate people to convince them out of a position because I don't feel that's really possible. I just want them to understand where I'm coming from. Like, it's not just, nonsense. Like, here's my reasoning for my position. Like, when I debate somebody, that's my goal, is just to get them to understand where I'm coming from. He's been running away from a debate with me for 6 years. Good luck. Yeah. But yeah, I'll debate. Biology is not really my field. But I can argue, the logistics. My field is more cosmology. So I could talk to you about like the Big Bang, stuff like that, cosmic expansion, the general theory of relativity, things like that, stellar evolution. But yeah, I'd be happy to talk with you about this stuff, but I wouldn't want it to devolve into like scoring points, like a great debate days type debate, which was just fighting. I don't really have a lot of interest in that sort of thing. I in earnest would want to at least get you to understand my position and why I believe the things I believe. That it's not just, you know, trying to trick you or something silly like that. You know what I mean?
Talk about this and it could possibly sway somebody to their side. And I got something very special for you guys, as I'm gonna start bringing people on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm not about swaying to sides. Like, I have no interest in creating more atheists. It's not my not my cup of tea. I don't really care to do that. Like, I like having friends. You know what I mean?
That are now willing to tell you why they left atheism. I got people in here that's going to tell you just how powerful the discussion actually is. And that's the reason why they don't want nobody talking about no science. But anyway, the same people that said during the great debate days, ladies and gents, the same people that went out there and said, we have to get people more educated. We have to get more science in school. The same.
Yeah. What's wrong with that? Yeah, more science, also more music, more art. Not just science. More math, definitely more math. God. I'm so jealous of people from like other countries that like come over here and like they're like, oh yeah, I took differential equations in high school. And I'm like, the fuck? Like the highest we went was calculus in high school. They went like way further. I'm just like, why don't we have that here? Yeah, so like more stuff in school, please.
Same people that said that we have to teach people evolution and abiogenesis were the same people that said that science killed God. That's right. They said that.
Well, that's just silly. I mean, so there are like two sort of like schools of thought in like the atheist sphere. You have folks like that, like science killed God, or stuff like that, like the strong atheists that assert that they know there is no God for whatever reason. And then you have folks like me who are agnostic atheists. Like, I don't believe in a God, but I don't claim to know that there isn't one. Now, if you want to get into particulars, like when it comes to like Zeus, for example, I'm a strong atheist when it comes to Zeus because you can just climb Mount Olympus and see that nobody's up there. You know what I mean? Most people are strong atheists when it comes to Zeus. Like that's just it. Like it's contextual. Like everybody's an atheist when it comes to other religions like that aren't their own.
Science had killed God. We had no reason to believe that God was the one. And by the way, a lot of you are going to hear a lot of the arguments being used in this video, and it's not my fault that atheists are ducking and dodging this stuff. Grow a set of.
I'm not ducking and dodging. Come talk to me.
Balls, talk about this again, and we can get into it. But a lot of them are saying because of science, we can't, there's no need to attribute lightning coming from heaven, coming from a god or a deity. There's no need.
I mean, there isn't. We have understanding of what lightning is. Like, there's no need to invoke mysticism. And also, like, that's a bad strategy for you guys, for you religion folks, to create a god of the gaps. Like, all this thing is not explained. Therefore, it's God. Well, what happens when someone comes around and is able to explain it or figure it out? Now you got to back off and find some other gap to highlight. And that's always been the case. It's just chasing gaps. You got to find something better. You got to find a better strategy because that's always losing. You're always going to lose ground with that strategy.
Need to believe in burning bushes that can talk, donkeys that can talk, serpents that can talk. We actually have science, and we can understand the natural world that we live in thanks to science.
Yeah.
The problem with that is that they thought that if they educated the kids and they taught them about science. Oh yeah. I mean, I'm going to get into that jungle jargon. This one's going to hurt a little bit because honestly, there's nothing they can say about it because it's true. It's absolutely true. You know what I mean? But let's build up to it. And remember this jungle jargon? Science has killed God. Remember that, guys? Science has killed.
Yeah, I would disagree with that. Like, I don't think science really says one way or the other. I don't think it ever can. At least when it comes to like your religion's God. Like I said, like if it comes to, like Zeus or something, like you just climb Mount Olympus, see that nobody's up there. Like that has a falsifiable claim attached to it. Like the Olympian gods live on the top of Mount Olympus. You go up there and look around, there's no one there. Well, that you've just debunked that religion. It's no longer true. Well, it wasn't to begin with, but you know for sure now. Now, like if Christianity said like God lives inside Mount Everest or something, you could go, just for sake of argument, like if there was some claim like that in the Bible, like you could go, take equipment and scan through the mountain, or in theory, and see if there's someone actually in there, right? But the Bible doesn't make a claim like that, so you can escape that kind of scrutiny. Yeah, science doesn't speak to religion. It's just a set of tools to measure reality. Yeah, unless the religion makes a scientific claim, like if the Bible said the moon is a square, for example, you could see, okay, it's not a square, so it's wrong. But that's not the case, right? That's just a simple example.
God, we don't have a good reason to need a God anymore. And if you just get educated with science, you'll be set free, and you'll become a skeptic, and you'll become an atheist, and you'll be like la 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 la.
Sorry, I'm nitpicking a lot because Gman is going after the kind of atheist that I don't really like, which but at the same time, I don't want him to conflate my brand with that brand, you know what I mean? And let's see, let's move forward.
La, la. You know what I mean? It's like, I remember during the Great Debate years, Jungle Jargon, and I know you were there during that time, where they was teaching everybody that if you learn more about science, you'll be less of a Christian, you'll be less of a.
Oh yeah, that's what I want to say. Atheism and skepticism are not the same thing. They're not. Do they overlap? Are there people that fit in both camps? Yes. But you will find atheists that are not skeptical. And you will find skeptics that are not atheists. That's just the nature of it. There's a big overlap, of course, but skepticism is more of a way of thinking rather than a belief. What's up, Val?
Theist, and you'll be more a secular person like they are. You know what I mean? That was an argument they made a long time ago. Here's the thing: we Christians started to debate them on that topic, and you want to know what happened? Now people are using science to argue for God's existence.
That's not new. That's not new at all, G-Man. I mean, you go even back to like Isaac Newton. Like Newton was a Christian, and you'll find scientists that were Christians throughout even modern history. One of the fathers of quantum mechanics, Werner Heisenberg, who got a lot of popularity from the Breaking Bad series. Walter White adopted the Heisenberg moniker. Werner Heisenberg was a Christian. And he's I'm probably butchering the quote, but he said something to the effect of the first couple sips of the natural sciences will turn you into an atheist, but at the bottom of the glass, God is waiting. So, they're not all scientists are atheists.
we have intelligent design. We can use their own evolutionary argument against them and show them that God existed. Now, some of them might say, "Oh, gee, man, we never use evolution to try to disprove your God." Oh, yes, you did. And then you caused one of my friends, Galaxy Dreams, to become an atheist. And you caused another person that I was semi-friends with at the time, and that was Eve Real, to become an.
See, science and magic and religion are all the same thing, and y'all can't convince me otherwise. There's good and bad examples of science and religion, of course. I mean, yeah, it's just a tool. Science is a tool. A tool for our understanding. But yeah, a bad example of science, Fat Man, Little Boy. I don't think I need to say any more.
Atheist. And then you want to know what happened? Eve Real started learning about science in school and came right back to theism. Came right back to theism. Galaxy started asking questions that atheists couldn't answer, came right back to theism, because I was more than willing to answer those questions. So you all believe that science was going to kill God, but now science is being used to do two things. Science is being used to prove that God does exist, and science.
You can't do that. You can't do that. One, science doesn't prove things. Right? Yeah, you get that? I mean, I have it in the title because it's a joke. But science does not prove things. That's not what it does. So if you ever hear anyone saying like, "Oh, this or that was scientifically proven," even in like the context of something more humdrum, like I don't know, this cream or whatever helps heal athlete's foot, it's scientifically proven. No, that's a colloquialism. Science does not prove things. Proof is reserved for the abstract. You got mathematical proofs and you've got logical proofs. That's where proofs live. They live in the world of logic and mathematics. In science, when you're interacting with the natural world, you have theories, hypotheses, and then it's whether or not your experiments either confirm or reject your hypothesis. And this often involves statistics, which have a lot of baked in assumptions. Right? So you hear people talk about confidence levels, how confident we can be in a result. Right? The irony is confidence is Latin for with faith. It's kind of funny, isn't it?
Science is actually being used to prove that evolution is a pseudoscience. That is not real science, and you have no actual evidence to support your claim. In fact, Pillbox won't even debate you until.
Okay, something that's pseudoscience, like if you, like for the sake of argument here, if you don't have any evidence for a claim, that doesn't necessarily make it a pseudoscience. A pseudoscience is when something is unfalsifiable. So you can never say one way or the other. Like you can never convince someone in one way or the other with any set of evidence. Like it's all like whatever that pseudoscience claim is always true no matter what. A good example of this is Chris Langan, the purported smartest man in the world or the highest IQ man in the world or whatever. He's kind of a dipshit. I've covered him here on this podcast before. Chris Langan. And he has like I forget what he fucking calls it, but like a theory about like his theory of everything or whatever. And someone asked him like, what could debunk your theory or whatever. And he's like, well, nothing can. It's like, well, then that's pseudoscience. You have, if you come up with a scientific theory it has to have conditions where you could show that it's wrong. That is the whole thing. If you can't, then it is not falsifiable and therefore not scientific. It is pseudoscience. You have to be able to show what this theory would predict in reality and be able to come up with experiments that could show one way or the other. If you can't do that, it's pseudoscience. So even if there's a theory that doesn't necessarily have evidence yet, one way or the other, like it's not necessarily pseudoscience. The theory it's all have to do with what the theory actually predicts, if it's something that can be measured.
So you can come up with a definition for evolution. You notice that Erica,
Hope that makes sense.
Dinosaur, and a lot of them couldn't even come up with a definition to even start a conversation with Pillbox. Thinking he didn't know nothing about transitional fossils, thinking he knew nothing about transitional forms, thinking he knew nothing about DNA, because the ongoing lie is that Christians are dumb, atheists are smart, and they are the only.
Oh yeah, no. This is G Science, and Gman always wins. That's where proofs live. Needs to be a sound clip. Go ahead and clip it, Val.
ones that care about science. And
yeah, no, there's stupid atheists, there's stupid Christians, and there's smart atheists and smart Christians. I've encountered all four in my life.
they have been exposed here on YouTube, on this very medium that they're trying to use to destroy Christianity and destroy theism. This medium has been used to show them that that science is proving God's existence, and it's being shown to show that even if you.
Well, here's the thing: pseudoscience is your God hypothesis, because there's no measurable predictions that come from that theory. So there's no set of experiments you can do to demonstrate whether or not your God exists. Does that make sense? That's why it's pseudoscience. Now, could God exist? Sure, it's possible. But it's not something we could ever demonstrate one way or the other.
Learn science, that you're not going to become an atheist.
This is not something science can do.
Evolution is a pseudoscience. Big Bang cosmology is nonsense.
No. We can see the Big Bang. Do you know that? We can see the Big Bang. If you guys weren't aware, you can look up it. We have a picture of it. It's called the cosmic microwave background. If you look up the cosmic microwave background, you can see the early universe, like the very early universe. There's a picture of it. And we can see the cosmic expansion that's occurring because of the Big Bang. Like, it's still banging.
That abiogenesis never happened. That there is no scientific evidence to support that claim whatsoever.
It had to have happened in some regard. Like, that like, it's just a label. Like, here's how life came from non-life. Unless life was always around. I mean, I guess that's a possibility. Like, life was at the beginning of the universe. I doubt that, but like, here you're talking about logic. Life in theory had to start at some point. And what was before that? Non-life. So, like, that transition had to happen at some point. It's just a matter of how. That's what we're trying to figure out, right? Just like the universe began at some point, at least the universe as we know it began at some point. And the mystery is in how.
And now we're coming after the age of the earth.
And there's answers for those things in the form of hypotheses. It's just a matter of ruling out hypotheses and finding ones that match the data in a way that we can be confident about.
And we're showing people that the earth is not as old as everybody claims it is. And I'm not doing it by trolling people and by calling people names. I don't got to laugh at you. All I got to do is open up a biology book. That's all I got to do. All I got to do is open up a biology book, and I can prove that the earth is not as old as everybody thinks it is. That God actually made a mature earth.
How?
We can prove Noah's flood.
How?
We can prove that a lot of the claims that skeptics are making are not true.
The nature of skepticism is to doubt claims, not to make them. Have you seen a dog give birth to a non-dog? Yes.
Amen, Jungle Jargon. He says the grandsons of Noah are the founders of all ancient civilizations. You're right about that.
Although, like, a dog is a bad example. Because we made dogs. After the moon looks the same. Yeah, you're in the penumbra. You gotta wait till it gets in the umbra. That's when you start to see it go crazy. Probably pause and start looking at the moon soon. This is how G science works. If G-Man says it, it's true. Like, we made dogs, so like we domesticated the gray wolf and turned it into dogs. And it's very interesting how that happened. But like a dog giving birth to a non-dog, that's actually possible. Because like a dog breeds with a gray wolf, like it's going to give birth to it like a gray wolf, which is arguably not a dog anymore. It'd be like a hybrid. So it's just a bad example. But I've heard him say that before. It's like, you should probably use a different animal. It's something that's domesticated.
You're right about that. But why would an atheist come out and say, let's get into this. Why would they come out and say,
they're the same kind. A dog can't give birth to a frog. But here's the thing. Here's what's really weird about dogs. Okay. Dogs evolved to have eyebrows. Like, we selectively bred dogs to have eyebrows. Like, wolves don't have that. Like, that's just a feature that we added to dogs. It's so weird. Also, pointing at something. If you have a dog, you can point at something and your dog will look at your hand and then figure out what you're pointing at. You try to do that with a wolf, even a trained wolf, like a more domesticated wolf, it won't do it. It's hard, you have to like get them to do it. Dogs just do it automatically. It makes them cute. Yes. Well, they're able to convey their emotions to us much more easily. And they got selected for that. It's like, oh, this one has a cute face. And it's like, I love this one more. And that's the one that gets bred, and you get more of them. And that's how the selection works.
say that is boring? Think about it. If science killed God, if science has given God the death blow, we don't have to have no good reason to believe in him. Why would they come out their mouth and say that science is boring? Like, some of these people spend hours.
I mean that's some people find science boring. I mean, I don't, because I love science. It's one of my favorite topics. But some people are like, that shit's boring, and like, okay.
and hours and hours in college.
Hello?
Going.
Hello?
I'm on my shitty phone, but you started talking about dogs, and
Yeah.
dog evolution is really, really interesting. And it's funny that you bring up the pointing. It actually proves that dogs have like informed intelligence or something like that. And they're far superior than their ancestor, the great wolf.
Yeah, the gray wolf, yeah.
It's very interesting.
They have abilities that gray wolf don't. Like
Yeah.
we basically transferred those abilities like from us to them by selectively breeding them.
I mean, I think even like their nose receptors or something like that. Like dogs have more receptors than wolves. And that's how like dogs can like detect like cancer.
Yeah. Because we bred them to hunt. Like that was one thing. Like that was one of their main jobs, is like helping us hunt. And it was like very targeted. Like, we want you to look for this particular thing. I think that played a role.
Dude, I just looked at my shoes. I had to stomp out a fire today. And they had fucking maple syrup in the bag, and I just saw that my shoes are covered in maple syrup. So that's pretty cool.
Gross.
Pretty awesome. Yeah. That's awesome. Cool.
Yeah, the moon still looks the same.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so when it was like going up, it had like that blood moon yellow to it, but now that it's all the way up in the sky, it's like a regular silver moon.
That when it's close to the horizon, that red is the same red that you see at sunset from the sun.
Is it just the sunset? Like,
yeah, it's like that light.
The moon?
Yeah, it's that light. Because it has to
travel. But I thought we were supposed to have a blood moon tonight too.
You will when the shadow covers it. Like more.
See?
It'll look red. But yeah, when it's close to the horizon like that, you get that red effect too.
Vampire moon.
Vampire moon. Blood moon. Period.
Yeah,
moon.
blood moon. Vampire moon. Oh shit. Don't say that.
Rev will get excited from period moon. Like, I like the smell of it. It's animalistic.
Hold on. I know we're live right now, but I told my coworker that I'm scared of ET, and this man, he fucking goes, ET found home. Well, I'm trying to do a show right now. I'm being harassed. Don't tell people your biggest weakness in life is ET, or you're gonna be fucking harassed for the rest of your days.
You'll never know what I'm afraid of. Never.
Yeah, watch. But I'm gonna open my apartment, and ET's gonna be fucking in there, man.
And his neck will be all the way stretched.
Oh my god, that would be so fucking scary if I opened my and it's just screaming at me. Oh my god,
his neck will be extra veiny too. Like the veins will be pulsating.
No, yeah, it'll look like that sausage casing fucking thing.
Yeah. Dude, if you want to throw up, if you like everyone in the audience, hey, if you want to throw up or get someone else to throw up, Google veiny sausage and just send them the grossest image you can find out of there.
Dude, it looks so fucked up. Everybody in the Discord was like, ew! And I was like, oh, it can't be that gross. And then I saw it, I was like, ew, what the fuck?
Veiny sausage. Let's see. I need Gman.
In a school so that they can get a degree in biology or chemistry or zoology or
zoology is a kind of biology.
Or some form of a degree in science.
Because they're interested in it. What?
I get to that in a minute, Pillbox. Some of them do all of these hours in school, pay all of these hundreds of thousands of dollars to go to school to learn pseudoscience. Science that they cannot defend, science that they cannot prove. I was actually on the phone.
You can't prove science. Not what it does. Can't prove with science.
Well, isn't this the crux of G-Man's argument for over the years? Is like, well, you can't prove it for certain.
Yeah, but that's just so weak. That's such a weak argument. Like, oh, you can't prove it. It's like, but here's a theory. It's the story. A theory is the story or the data that you have that also makes predictions about what you could find. So, if your theory has a prediction that is like your theory is a story that accounts for the data that you have, and it makes a prediction on something else that might come up, and you find some of the things that are predicted by that theory, that boosts it a little bit. That boosts it. That says, oh, this theory is more factual. We just found some stuff that gives it a little bit more credence. But if you find something that is counter to what that theory predicts, then that makes it weaker.
When I was religious, I always thought, like, and I guess this is just kind of depending on how you were raised or what church you were in, but like the thought process was, for me at least growing up, is that God endowed man with intelligence, right? So science is what God has given us. It's just that at some point we weren't able to master it. Like, okay, like a doctor, right? Like a doctor, God gave the doctor a special ability to help others or something along those lines, right? Like,
Sure, yeah.
that's what I just don't understand this whole, like, why can't, if you are going to be religious, like, wouldn't you think, because God, if you think that God made divine creation, all these special animals and stuff like that, and all the weird intricacies in nature, wouldn't you also be able to be like, well, human beings could do that too, if there's immaculate creation, right? Like, I don't know, maybe I'm off base here.
Well, what do you mean? Like, you got
there's so much. Okay, so like in the Bible, right? God says, like, you are the master of the earth now. You are in charge of all the animals and nature and things like that. So by that logic, right? Like the laws of nature that apply are science. So it was for us to discover regardless, right? If you believe in God. In my head, that's how I grew up religiously, right? Like science, it wasn't a battle between science and, maybe when it came to evolution, because that directly conflicts with divine creation. And but if you believed in that, like, wouldn't you believe, like, if we can have fucking narwhals, then why can't we have biology? Why can't we have quantum physics and math? Like, it would be all of God's invention, wouldn't it? Like, when surgery and medicine and blah 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 blah. It's all divine creation, right?
Well, it's our best interpretation of it, anyway. Like, here's the thing: like, science, it gives us an understanding of nature, but science is not nature. Like, you look at the planets and stuff like that, and you go, that's nature. Look at trees, that's nature. But if you want to talk about, like, the science, like, that's like predicting the motions of the planet, or understanding how a tree pulls water up from the ground, water and nutrients. Like, the understanding of, like, the mechanisms, or at least being able to predict the behavior of these things with what we think are the mechanisms.
I'm just saying, I think there can be be both, right? I think you can have theology and science.
Sure.
I think theologically you can back that and defend science. You don't need to necessarily reject it. I just think that it's more popular to reject it than admit that there are complexities maybe beyond ourselves that some divine entity gave us, and whoop-de-doo and tra-la-la, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, okay, evolution purportedly conflicts with your religion, but have you ever thought maybe, like, if you want to keep believing your religion, maybe you're misinterpreting it?
Okay, or like, I've always thought this too, in like a religious sense, like, why can't evolution exist? Because we've seen it, we've observed it in real time with dogs or fucking plants or fucking fruit flies, all these things where we can see like a rapid succession of like a lifetime.
Oh yeah, speciation has been observed a number of times. Like, it happens. Like, it's definitely a fact that things evolve. Now, the theory of evolution characterizes like the mechanisms to which these things change, and that's what gets gets called into question, like Darwinian evolution or Lamarckian evolution. Like, there's different schools of thought. Like, there's some folks that think they may have found some evidence for Lamarckian evolution, which is where like individual elements of a species can drive change just within their life, like a deliberate change. But yeah, we're not totally certain on the mechanisms, but we know it happens. Does that make sense?
Right. It does kind of.
Like, what's another example? Like, if you know nothing about how a car works, you still know that they work.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's kind of where we're at, but we do know how, in this analogy, we would know somewhat how a car
in
works.
this world, as we'd say.
In this world. Take a shot. If you guys don't know,
I can't.
every time
Oh yeah, new people. Yeah.
new people. If Shani
Have
ever
them.
says in this world, the words in this world, you have to take a shot or a hit of your bong or pipe or whatever it is you have. Whatever your substance of choice is, you gotta take a hit. So like basically there's one video where Shani kept saying in this world, and we kept having it was just like, oh no, another one.
Was that
with somebody.
the last time she did a live? God, that was really recently too, where I was like, I can't. Oh, it was at work. It was when they were fighting. Dude, anytime she fights, she goes, in this world, the people are so cruel.
Dude, whenever they fight, she turns it into, whatever it is, like Jason sent a dick pic. Suddenly it's about everything in the world. Like men and war and blah, 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 and taxes, or I don't fucking know, disease. Everything. It just becomes a fight about everything. It was crazy. And then the one of the smartest things that Rev ever said is he told Shani during a fight like that, he's just like, you would drive the most sane person in the world nuts. He's fucking right about that. Absolutely.
Using real science with a friend, and I was on there talking to them about calories and how to burn calories, and talking about how to read nutritional panels, and about enzymes and what happens when you get a certain amount of enzymes in your body, what happens when you get electrolytes and how they operate and function in the body. We were talking about real science, But unfortunately, when you cut your computer on, we got to hear, and when we go to these indoctrination schools, we got to keep hearing about, hey, did you know that you share a common ancestor with King Kong? Did you know that you share a common
King Kong's not real. What? What are you talking about?
ancestor with Godzilla? Did you know that
That's not real. What?
you and grass have a common ancestor? Did you know
Yeah, yeah, grass. Okay, finally a real thing. Yes.
that that this stuff right here is your ancient relative?
No. We didn't come from grass.
But this is what they actually
I
teach
came
the
from
kids in school.
grass. That wacky grass.
But this is, I think, Gman and like folks that like get mad about evolution, they think it's just like a straight line. Like all the living things are just related in this, like it was grass, then it became a fish, then it became a frog, then it became a tree, and then it became a rhinoceros, and then it became a human. Like, no, it's a tree. It's the tree of evolution. It branches. Like, we were like, oh, did you come from a monkey? Do you think we evolved from monkeys, or why are there still monkeys? It's like, what?
Wow, it's like the monkeys that we probably evolved from don't exist anymore. Weird.
Yeah, we share a common ancestor. We share a common ancestor. That's why there's still some around. Ugh.
Cool. And then
The ancestor is gone. That's the issue. They don't understand that.
Yeah,
The ancestor, no more. Eradicated. He gone.
Yeah,
Or
rarely is it the case that that like an ancestor's still around. It does happen, but like it's typically not the case.
I mean, it's super rare. Like, they found that fucking that fully preserved like woolly mammoth baby that was like maybe like a step in between or something. It wasn't specifically like, oh, woolly mammoth, 100%, right? It was like that's how, like, they pulled it out of the suburban, whatever the fuck, Serbian ice in the ice glaciers.
Siberian.
Yeah, Serbian girl. What the fuck? Whatever. I don't know where I went to American school. They don't teach you geography there. And I think they did like carbon dating, and then they were like, this little guy has a lot more information than just being cute. And he had his little fur. It was very cute. Very small.
Like an example is a coelacanth. Like those still exist. Coelacanth is a type of lobe-finned fish. And
aren't isopods considered ancient?
Yeah, isopods are. Yeah,
I feel like insects, right? Like, I feel like they've been kind of untapped. Like, obviously, I'm sure they have evolved, but like,
oh, they absolutely have. Like, there was a
time, giant bugs.
Yeah, there was a time when bugs were giant, when there's a lot more oxygen on Earth. There was like an age of the bugs, where like dragonflies were like the size of like large birds. Imagine that. But now there's not enough oxygen.
No, because that would scare the shit out of me. Holy fuck. I'm scared of ET, let alone a big bug. Fuck. Also, I feel like human beings would stand no chance against big bugs. I feel like we'd try, but like big bug would win.
They wouldn't be able to exist in our atmosphere, though. They'd die. They'd suffocate.
Well, I'm gonna fucking bring them back. We're gonna man versus big bug. Who will win?
Oh.
A Dimension Dave has just tipped $10 through Super Chat. And it's always sunny heads in here. G-Man has a lot of attributes of Mac. I can picture him making an argument about evolution like Mac does.
We get money?
Also, G-Man
we get a
is
Super
down
Chat?
low.
Yeah. Dimension Dave, thank you for the $10. He says,
Oh shit! Thank you, Dimension.
are there any It's Always Sunny heads in here? G-Man
Yeah.
has a lot of attributes of Mac. I agree. I can picture him making an argument about evolution like Mac does. Also, G-Man probably on the down low. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
No, G-Man's so super straight. Guys, come on. Super duper straight.
Yeah. the
He's
G
a super
stands for
straight.
this. Yes.
The G stands for good.
His
Well, good.
name, yeah, wasn't his name Gary? It's Gary, right?
Gary
It's
who? Gary Coleman?
No, G-Man.
Oh, yeah. No, his name's Gary Coleman. That's Gary Coleman's long lost son.
Remember,
Gary Coleman the second.
do you remember there was a cartoon I used to watch called The Gary Coleman Show? And no one else remembers this shit.
You tell me about this show and I've seen it. It's so fucking weird. It's the weirdest thing I've ever been shown in my life. Because it's not about Gary Coleman as a little boy. It's like a personal orphan tale where there's like angels and demons.
Gary Coleman voices, I believe he voices the main character, which is like a little angel in training, and like his job is to like protect like this group of kids or whatever from the bad guy, who's like a magician named,
I would hate magicians,
named Hornswoggle.
Oh, Hornswoggle the magician.
Yeah, Hornswoggle.
Get out of here, Hornswoggle.
I don't know why I remember this shit, but I remember like watching it as a kid and liking it. And then like seeing it now, I'm just like, the fuck is this even?
In Discord this morning, I was showing people the strange Christian cartoons I was forced to.
Oh.
My earbud died. I'm gonna hop on my computer. 1 second.
Oh. Brittany, you made it home. What would G-Man think of Homo florensis? I don't know. You'd have to ask him. I have no idea. He'd probably not think it's real. He'd probably be like, oh, that's some made up shit. You just made that up.
I call you stupid if you don't believe that.
Well, you're not stupid if you don't believe something, right? That's skepticism. Like, you're applying skepticism, G-Man. You're a skeptic when it comes to evolution. Congrats. You are a skeptic. All right. Now, if you don't want it to be dumb, you have to actually evaluate the evidence and see if it convinces you in an earnest way. Otherwise, you're no longer a skeptic. You know what you are? Incredulous. There's a difference between incredulous and skeptical. These two often get conflated, but they're different. Incredulous is when somebody just refuses to even try to understand something. They just don't believe it no matter what. And then there's the opposite, which is credulous, which is somebody who just believes fucking anything.
That's me. I believe anything. You can tell me. Like, right. Dude, the cat has the zoomies and it's scaring me.
Zoomies.
Oh shit, did you hear that? That crazy ass meow?
Speaking of credulous, the ghost hunters, they're like, did you hear that?
You hear that?
Did you hear that?
I'm scared. Why are they British? You hear that?
Because they're British on the show. It's like ghost.
Oh, who's British? Oh, on Ghost.
It's like Ghost Hunters or some stupid show like that.
Okay.
Yeah,
it's not Ghost Adventures.
They're like wandering around like an abandoned building or something, and they're like, "Did you hear that?" It's like, no.
Did you guys see that orb just fly past?
Yeah, it's an orb. It's just some dust, like someone farted and like moved some dust around.
My favorite is Ghost Adventures because they're all like high and it's clear that they're very high, but then on top of it, they like get possessed. They're like, I'm feeling really angry right now. And they're like, oh my god, they're using Zach as a conduit to speak to us.
Yeah, that's credulous. This is believing shit like that. I'm gonna make a goal. Maybe a small goal. If we hit this goal, we'll look at some birthday shanty shit. How do you guys feel about that?
Oh yes, guys, today was Shani's birthday.
It's Shanny's birthday
43.
today. 43. 4 plus 3, 43.
Absolutely hilarious. But God has killed science. I'm sorry, science
That's funny.
has killed God. No, science points to God. And they don't like that. So the
It doesn't, though. It doesn't do that. It doesn't point in either direction.
theist and the anti-theist doesn't want to talk about it.
Well, isn't it kind of blasphemous in like the Christian theology to like question God's existence at all? Like to be like, oh well, maybe you do or don't exist, and I need to know for a definitive fact. Like that's the whole point of faith, right?
Right. That's a demon possessing my balls. Zach Baggins. Who's Zach Baggins?
Zach Baggins is the guy that is in Ghost Adventures. He's like the muscle shirt guy. He's got the spiky hair.
See, I don't know that. I don't know the show.
Baggins. Oh my god, we have to watch Ghost Adventures. It's a delight. It's like imagine a bunch of 2000 dude bros that like spiked up their hair and wore like puka shell necklaces.
Oh,
and
is
they're
this
all
a
like,
shit that is this a shit that Unicorn Girl watches?
No, but close enough.
Okay.
But Ghost Adventures is better and like very mid 2000s. Like, do you remember the people that had tribal tattoos?
Yes.
Yeah, like that. Feels like that.
I just those kind of shows I'm aware of them, but like it's just it doesn't entice me at all. But if someone tells me like, oh, this one's funny, I'll check it out.
It's like I don't know. I've liked Ghost Advent, and I think I just like Ghost Adventures for their reactions because I'm not like, oh my god, ghosts are real. Oh my god.
You want to know I have an idea for a ghost show like this, and it's meta because what you do is you hire a bunch of people. Like we're gonna go ghost hunting, okay? We're doing a show about ghost hunting, and you pick out places that you want to go ghost hunting. And but behind the scenes, you also hire a group of people and Hollywood makeup artists to make fucking monsters and shit hiding in the houses.
Oh my god, the mummy! Guys, the mummy is here!
Like these people are, they thinking they're part of this ghost hunting show, and then like a fucking monster comes out of the closet and like it's convincing looking, making fucking terrifying noises, covered in blood or something, and
fuck yeah,
scares the shit this idea out of the people who are in the ghost show.
I got a bucket. I'll be back.
Oh, you got a bucket? You guys like my idea for a TV show? I don't know if it's been done. I hope it has, because I'd watch it if that existed. It'd be like a prank show. I think you'd only really do it like once. Anytime his ex-co-star Nick Griffey tries to start another show, he slaps it down and says it's too similar to Ghost Adventures, basically keep him out of the industry. That's some bullshit. That's terrible.
Now we see the true colors of the misotheist and the anti-theist. And now all they want to do is laugh at people.
Yeah, I can't relate to those folks. I can't speak to their intentions because I'm not one of those. I'm not a misotheist. A misotheist is somebody who thinks that God exists but hates God. But I'm not one of those. That doesn't make any sense to me. And then an anti-theist is somebody that thinks that religion is a net, like always bad, no matter what. And I don't think that's true either.
All they want to do is laugh at people because they're beaten. Kent Hovind has finished them. Ken Ham
hasn't done shit other than get himself in prison for tax evasion or something like that. Was it tax evasion? And Ken Ham is just straight up dumb. He's like a dollar store Kent Hovind. He's even dumber than Kent Hovind somehow. Like his argument style is just, well, the Bible says it, I believe it, that settles it. Like literally, he said that. It's like that's not convincing. You want to convince me of something, you have to make a compelling argument. Okay? Or at least get like, if all you're but again, if you're just trying to say like, here's where I'm coming from, this is why I believe what I believe, like my opinion then is like, okay, you're credulous. You believe just that for no reason. Something has to be compelling to convince you of a thing.
has finished them. Gman has finished them.
Nope.
Pillbox has finished.
I don't know who the fuck Pillbox is, but they sound dumb.
Finished them. Nephilim Free has
Nephilim 3. Was it Nephilim 3 and Nephilim Free? I remember that dude. He was trying to argue that the world, or that the universe is geocentric. He's trying to argue that the Earth is the center of the universe still. Like, like not even that the Earth goes around the sun, but like the sun goes around the Earth and everything else goes around the Earth. Like, bro, you're hundreds of years too late. I like to believe there's something out there, not sure what it is, but like to hope there is. Like to hope there's something after life isn't just darkness. I don't think it's even darkness. I think when you die, it's just that's it. Just nothing. Not darkness. Nothing. Just nothing. Like what was it like before? What did it feel like before you were born? That's what I think death is. It's just nothing. Yeah, exactly. If consciousness ends after death, you wouldn't notice. Right, yeah. Unless, here's a terrifying thought that I've had before. Are you guys ready for this one? I don't know. Maybe you've thought of it before. What if your consciousness persists in your dead brain for like a period of time, but because your brain is dying, it makes it seem like forever. So you're just in your dying brain forever, subjectively. I don't know. Sit with that one for a little bit.
has finished them. Everybody on here who's a Christian who argues against the science on a regular basis has destroyed them. It's gotten so embarrassing that even Veckel, a person who admits he doesn't even know that much about Darwinian evolution, has crushed them.
Okay.
Listen to me, Veckel, a person who admits he doesn't even know that much about Darwinian evolution, has.
But that should tell you a lot, then. Gman, if he doesn't know about it, but he somehow debunks it. What? That's not how it works.
Crush them. Listen to me. If you put me, Matt Slick, and let's say my science person was Pillbox, or it was Nephilim Free, or let's say it was True Empiricism, and y'all know True Empiricism ain't no joke.
I've heard of True Empiricism, and I've never had any interactions with them, but I've heard that they're very annoying.
You know what I mean? You get every one of these guys.
That's terrifying. Yes.
Nephilim Free used to fucking debate Drunken Peasants, from what I recall.
Yes. Or maybe even
Just
Thunderfoot.
TJ, maybe. Maybe, yeah, Thunderfoot too.
Yeah,
Wow.
before Thunderfoot became obsessed with Anita Sarkeesian. That's when I dropped off. Yeah, you remember that shit? The Gamergate
Well, that was
shit?
Gamergate.
Yeah. He became like singularly
wow.
obsessed with Anita Sarkeesian. And I was like, bro, like, I don't care about this at all.
Dude, but Gamergate like left its like without Gamergate, would we have sports? No.
Esports?
No, we wouldn't. Blood sports.
Oh, blood sports. Yeah, maybe not. But man, that Gamergate shit was lame. I just,
no, dude. Gamergate was fun and cool if you were like my age, like 16, 17, 18.
Fair. Yeah, I can understand
at least
that.
me, I was like, fuck you, Zoe Quinn. I was a very pick-me-ass bitch at one point.
See, I was just like, oh, I liked clowning on these creationists with Thunderfoot and friends, and now all he's talking about is this Anita Sarkeesian shit. And I couldn't make myself care, so I like unsubscribed. I was like, I'm done.
What really annoyed me about the Anita Sarkeesian stuff is like they had a big issue with like Bayonetta, and I fucking love Bayonetta. She's sexy, she's hot, and like a lot of it was like, well, all women characters in adult video games are sexualized, and it's like, no, it's just the main games were. Dude, I wish I could go back. Give my 2 fucking cents, okay?
I guess I never really I saw like 1 or 2 videos from Anita Sarkeesian before Gamergate. Like before that even came, because like I was looking up stuff about Lego, and she had made a video about Lego, and I thought that was cool.
Oh, where she talks about the girl line of Lego.
Yeah. She talks about like some of the problematic aspects of having like a separate girl line and stuff like that. And I appreciated her point of view, and I actually like left a comment about it. I don't remember really what I said, but it wasn't negative. It was like and then like I saw like she was getting a lot of attention from like Thunderfoot like way later, and I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, it's just some lady talking about shit. Like, who cares?
Speaking of old content, would you want to watch? I don't think Kel's ever going to cover this. Ethan Ralph and Candace Owens interview.
Sure.
Oh, good. Then I could rant and rave about how crazy that was. Because, like, do you know how Candace Owens started, right?
She was like left wing, right?
No. Candace Owens sued her high school or college for racism and won and came across a lot of money.
Oh.
And then she wanted to start, because she was kind of outspoken on Twitter, and she wanted to have this website called Social Autopsy. And speaking of Gamergate, she was clashing with Zoe Quinn, who actually was not advocating for a mass doxing website. So Social Autopsy was basically to get back at the Twitter bullies. And if you bullied Candace Owens too much, she wanted to put your name, your face, all your usernames, and all the places like institutions that you went to or whatever, like school institutions, all those things, and publicly
just super docs.
Yeah.
Wow. Like that.
It was so it was really, really controversial. I think it's one of the first Kickstarters that ever got banned.
Yeah, rightfully so. That's a terrible idea. Like, just create a public blacklist. Like, these are people that harassed me. You could just do that with anyone you just don't even like. You could just say that they harassed you, and then all of a sudden they're like on a list. That's weird. Like, publicly, like, with identifiable information. I don't know. Doxing,
It's
not cool.
and it all involves Gamergate, descending into Gamergate trutherism. So fucking scary.
Gamergate trutherism?
Yeah, dude.
What is that?
Gamer uh people validating Gamergate at the time, and Zoe Quinn and Candace Owens had a big fucking email chain with each other, and Candace is like, "You're harassed. Come on. You should want this."
Man, I guess I should have paid more attention. Like, when that shit was all going down, I thought Gamergate was.
Oh my god, dude. I'd live to go through a retrospective of Gamergate stuff, because like a lot of people are like, I don't know what Gamergate is. And I'm like, ho, 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 ho. Gamergate is what changed YouTube pretty fundamentally, right? And is a lot of reason why we have streaming platforms, like alternative streaming platforms, is because of Gamergate. And the content creators that gained their infamy and fame around Gamergate, and who dropped off. Like, Thunderfoot did drop off. Thunderfoot got involved with a lot of gay ops. That was done by Crouten T. And basically and Sargon of Akkad, who, dude, can we talk about Sargon of Akkad is a truck that won't stop running. Just won't. How are you making content still? You've been making content since I was like 12. Stop. It's time to stop.
He's still going? What does he even talk about?
Well, let's look. I'm going to look right now for you. Sorry, guys. Gman. It's ADHD podcast. Sorry.
Yeah, it's ADHD cast. Hope you guys enjoy the ADHD.
What is Sargon of Akkad talking? I'm still subscribed. Oh, Christ.
That's hilarious.
The hero of the Lord of the Rings that came out 4 days ago. Black YouTubers have discovered Orania. I don't even know what that is. Morality as a debt. 5,000 Years War.
What?
Nationalism without nationalists. Why they race swap.
What? Who's they? Who's they, Sargon?
Anti-racism's rivers of blood.
What a bitch.
I was disinvited from an Oxford Union debate. Yeah, because no one wants to talk to you.
Yeah, you're unlikable. I never liked him.
You suck. No, who did?
Even when he was just like another atheist YouTuber, I was like, there's too many. Stop.
Obviously, at one point, I liked Sargon of Akkad enough to... Dude, I'll never, ever forget watching live, hearing Sargon and V, like VEE, Romanian V. I don't know if anybody remembers that person, but he goes, oh, and the quartering was there too. And Sargon goes, all we need to do is get Donald Trump to tweet Gamergate 2. Oh my God. Talk about amazing days ahead of us. Amazing nights. Just absolute treasure troves you weren't there, you should really, if you want to know what the internet was at one point, the 2010, 2012 era, if you weren't there, or if you just sat out, I could show you some things.
I was there, and I was kind of on the periphery. Like I just felt like I didn't have a dog in the fight. You know what I mean? I was like,
Boogie 2988 went on Ethan Ralph's Killstream channel and talked about how BetterHelp was awesome and was a really good idea and everybody should use it. And then he's like, he got bullied into admitting that he was a furry.
oh, thank you, Sir Arlen of Pennytree, instead of Pennywise. Sir Arlen of Pennytree. Thank you for the gold.
Thank you for the gold.
Sorry, I have Tim Curry on my mind. Speaking of Pennywise. R.I.P.
R.I.P. Oh, damn. Jinx. Like, I like Dolly Parton, don't get me wrong. She's a cultural icon. Kind of more sad about Tim Curry, man. I understand he was like, he had a stroke and that really affected his life. But damn, Rocky Horror Picture Show is so formidable for me.
Thank you again.
Oh,
Thank you again, Pennytree.
Yummy, 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 yummy.
Sir Arlen of Pennytree.
He's giving us his pennies. Thank you.
Yeah, no, and Toxic Love from Fern Gully.
Dude. Don't care if you're straight. I don't care if you're gay. That's a sexy smog cloud.
That was the best song in the movie.
Dude, he sings his ass off in that song. They're Toxic Love.
I mean, the Baddie song was cool and all, but like the Toxic Love was way better.
No, the Baddie song is ass. You should not make Robin Williams fucking rap. My name is Betty, and I think it's getting cocky. Like, no, we did not need that. Nobody asked.
Nobody wanted it. Yeah, I remember he had like a device in his head or something. It's been a long time.
He was experimented on.
And
he escaped a lab.
Yeah. I just remember there was like a thing sticking out of his head. And there was like electricity in it or something. Man, I wonder how that holds up.
Not good. If Nostalgia Critic reviewed it 10 years ago, it's not good.
Oh.
It didn't hold up. I mean, maybe if you like, I could understand the enjoyment of showing a kid a movie and just letting it be magical, right? Like, you don't need to explain nothing further. It's just a fun kids movie. But if we wanted to be like technical and talk about like, oh, could I watch this as an adult and feel the same way as I did as a child watching Fern Gully? No, not comparable. Doesn't hold up. The environmental message is kind of like, don't cut down the rainforest. Well, I hate to say it, like the rainforest already cut down. Like,
yeah.
So I don't think it's
too late.
poignant enough for a new audience to watch it, right?
Yeah.
I think it had a different like, I don't think you can show a kid today fucking oh god, what the fuck, Captain Planet.
I don't think you can show that.
Yeah, I don't think it has the same like impact. I don't know though. Like, I've never heard my younger family members ever be like, today in school I learned about recycling. Like, I've heard more about like, I learned about an otter today. Like, you know, like never heard, because I remember even them being like, reduce, reuse, recycle. We're gonna learn a rap.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe they don't do that anymore.
Do you remember Mr. Ouch?
Yes.
It was like the logo, the mascot for the electrical boxes in your neighborhood. It was like, stay away from Mr. Ouch. He'll get ya.
What about Mr. Yuck?
I don't remember Mr.
Remember
Yuck.
Mr. Yuck? Oh, okay. Here, we'll tell a Brittany lore story, and the only reason why I know who the fuck Mr. Yuck is. So, when I was a kid, I guess I got up and
Oh, thank you again, Sir Arlen of Pennytree.
Oh shit. Thank you, Sir Arlen of Pennytree. Thank you for the gold coin.
This is Mr. Ouch.
I drank
the zappy guy.
I can't see him on either. Oh wait, I have you paused. Okay, yeah, look up Mr. Yuck. Like, I think it was YUK.
I'm
Mr.
afraid
Yuck.
that it's gonna be something I can't show.
Let me look it up.
Oh, yeah, Mr. Yuck. Yes. I didn't realize that was his name. I've definitely seen this though.
I drank nail polish remover as a kid. I drank basically the entire bottle.
Oh.
It's acetone. Not good.
No, you shouldn't ingest that.
So we had to go to the poison control.
You get your stomach pumped?
That, I don't believe I got my stomach pumped, to be honest. I think they had to observe because I don't think you can with acetone.
Yeah, I think it might absorb into your cells too quickly. Or something like that. I don't know if even inducing vomiting would even do anything. Probably shouldn't even do that though.
Stomach and intestines. Okay, nausea and vomiting, pain. Person may have a fruity odor. Interesting. Sweet taste in mouth. Okay. Feeling of drunkenness. Coma or unconsciousness. Drowsy. Lack of coordination. Okay, this just sounds like being drunk. Increased need to urinate. Do not make the person throw up unless Poison Control Center tells you to.
You're probably better just like eating a bunch of like rice or something. Like
I'm pretty sure they had to just observe me, right? But after that, my mom, like, everything that could not be ingestible had fucking Mr. Yuck on it, okay? Because she couldn't trust me because I would just eat. I ate fucking chapstick as a kid. Like, all of my grandmother's chapstick. My nieces did it too. Real weird, random shit that you'd be like, what are you doing? My one niece ate sunscreen. So I don't know if that's like a fit, like maybe that's just like a little childhood like family.
All of pica.
Maybe. I don't know. She ate fucking dude. She drank water. I don't know why nobody flipped the fuck out about this. You know those baby water tables?
Yeah.
You know, like you can hook the hose up to it and it got leaves and shit in it and it started growing like fucking tadpoles and fucking mosquito larvae. This child would just drink the water. And nobody was like, whoa, hey, until my mom was like, hey, nobody knows what's in this mystery water. We should, clean it. Bleach it, maybe, perhaps.
Speaking of drinking poison, me and Nullzed, something we would do occasionally is get these big jugs.
Drink poison.
We would get these big jugs of like the blue drink from the gas station. But then also at the gas station, there was a bunch of like bottles of antifreeze that were also blue and looked like this. And they'd be sitting out front of the gas station. And so we'd sit either on or next to the antifreeze while drinking this. So like the boomers that would be like coming in the gas station, they'd be like, "The fuck is wrong with you?" Be like, "What? It's good. Tastes good. It's fruity.
I love drinking this."
Are you drinking antifreeze? Yep. Tastes good. They just look at us like we're fucking crazy. Even though the jugs aren't quite the same, like the antifreeze jugs are circular, whereas these are like more square. And also the label's different, but you know, they're boomers, so they're not going to look at it very carefully. They're not really known for being scrupulous. But yeah, that's why I pulled this up. I just wanted to tell that story. I love that conservatives say liberals are the ones that care about race, but then also race. Yeah. Also
well,
race.
okay, here's the thing. A lot of these conservative people want to keep ads, and they don't want to go the Nick Fuentes route. Because, you know, like, I'm pretty sure Nick Fuentes can't take domestic flights. There, you know what I mean? Like, he can't, like, I'm pretty sure he has certain bank accounts that were just completely shut down.
He's debanked.
Yeah, he was debanked, and I, whatever. I mean, maybe don't be that way. But these right-winger people that, because if you were on YouTube 2012, a lot of these YouTubers were having race realism discussions. Like, Sargon of Akkad has a voice clip whining about how this group is acting like a bunch of white N-words. You're acting like a bunch of N-words. and he's just like, obviously he's saying the full thing, but then he points to how this is not how white people are supposed to act. You're acting like an animal.
Oh.
And you know what I mean? So these types want to keep the YouTube AdSense money. They don't want to get thrown off like Ethan Ralph. They don't want to be like Nick Fuentes. And Nick Fuentes is just the lucky story, right? I think his career was kind of set up after being kicked out of Turning Point USA and that type of thing, right? And being able to start up on his own. But like, Sargon of Akkad is a failed politician. Like, he was a liberalist. Like,
that's right. Yeah, I remember
he's a failure man.
He ran for office. The fail son.
The only thing, yeah, dude. The only thing he's good at is YouTube. And I guess if that's your skill, whatever, fuck it. But deep down, you know, this guy would love to talk to you probably about race realism and those types of things. And I think now too there's like a developed language that skirts around these things, because like, okay, here we go, anti-racism's rivers of blood. So I mean, that's rage bait title, but then on top of it, the dog whistle for let's talk about race realism, but we don't have to say it like that, right? So I can keep the ad money and get 253K views. Yeah,
no, there's stuff. I mean, that's dog whistling. That's what he's doing. Just a big cluster of dog whistles.
Can I be so real too? British people, I'm so tired about hearing about your politics. I don't care. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, your country's just a pretend land anyway. It's not real. It's
all like
goofy. We have a king. What?
Hearing about the plight of like, oh, these countries that are geographically very close to us are coming into where we live. Oh, no shit. Or, oh, the people that we oppressed for thousands of years have now emigrated here and have become the majority. Oh no, they're the majority. No! Like, are you really that mad now? Come on.
Right. Give me a break.
They set you up. Blame colonialism. They set you up, guys.
Yeah. It's the consequences of the actions of people that used to live where you live. What do you want?
Sorry, British people. Or I'm not sorry.
Boo-hoo. But hey, you have a giant clock.
Guys, any one of these guys in the room with me,
and
you can
ground.
I did like my time in London. That is a cool town, cool city. You could just drink in public with an open container.
Oh, fucking awesome. That must be totally cool.
Yeah, Europe is better for a lot of that stuff.
What up, Keldoge?
Hi.
You kill those.
Louisiana, New Orleans lets you do that too. You just walk around, open container of booze, and just chug it while you're walking down the street. It's pretty awesome. I gotta go back there sometime.
I don't know. I think that's just kind of gay. I don't know. Do you really need to walk around everywhere? I could understand, like, oh, we're outside on a patio. Let's take a drink outside, but like, do I need to walk around with a fucking drink? Not really. Do I need to fast travel with an alcoholic beverage? Probably not.
Well, when you're bar hopping, it's kind of nice.
I like it because there's a lot of like outdoor drinking in Europe, but it also kind of depends where you are, I guess.
Yeah, if it's a nice day, it's I don't know. I like doing it. Probably couldn't do it all the time. You'd just become an alcoholic. But it's fun to do it. At least once.
Name any 3 atheists. You can have any 3 atheists you want in the room.
I don't even know about any of this. I was like bullying this guy in Stardust streams because he was being really pissy and weird. So I haven't been paying attention at all.
That's all right.
No, it was like a random guy. It wasn't like a notable person. I was just shit stirring.
It's Gman trying to prove that science is fake and gay and God real. And it's old. Miss Parker gave it to us, and Miss Parker actually popped in here.
Oh,
yeah, Miss Parker was in here for a little bit.
I'm sad I missed that. Damn.
You still here, Miss Parker?
You're still
Hi,
here.
Miss Parker, if you're still here.
Hey.
Yeah, you get every one of these guys.
I hope you saw
any one of these guys.
The segment where me and Wody debunked Hecate's daughter's weird claims against you.
Me?
It was quite the against Ms. Parker. It was quite the adventure. Because she was sharing like fake articles and shit and like trying to use them as like citations. So me and Worst of the Internet like looked into it, and like basically like Azria like fell for some kind of weird fake news site, or she knows that they're fake and is promoting them anyway.
That's probably the more likely. It's the last one.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Guys in the room with me, and you can name any 3 atheists. You can have any 3 atheists you want in the room. It could be Dillahunty, Seth Andrews, and Thunderfoot, or it can be Matt.
I know who.
Thunderfoot.
I don't know who the second guy was. Dillahunty. I don't know. People like Dillahunty. I wonder, like, don't you get bored? Like, the phone lines where you have to like answer people's questions about what it's like being an atheist or something? It just
Ask me anything.
Yeah, it just seems boring. I don't know. Seems like a nice dude and everything. I never got into that.
Dillahunty, Thunderfoot, and Sam Harris or whatever. It doesn't matter. They are gonna get destroyed if you put the 3 of us in the room versus the 3 of them. I'm just keeping it 100% real. You can get Concordance, you can get Prudence, you can get JD.
You and me, G-Man. Let's just have. It doesn't even have to be a debate. It just be a discussion. Let's do it. Come on the WaftCast. Open invitation.
Do you think that would happen? I doubt it.
Yeah, put it out there.
I mean, he might. I don't know. He seems to be struggling to get exposure, so
yeah.
He came, but he could.
I would make fun of him. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say you're not gonna get clowned on a little bit, but like, I'll have an earnest discussion with you about this shit if you want to.
Scientist or a debate or anything like that. He knows about science, but he don't really know a lot about this. I mean, for crying out loud, they couldn't even beat Matt Bell for crying out loud. You know what I mean? So, Matt Bell used to destroy these guys on those topics.
I don't know who
they
that
couldn't
is.
even beat Shanaraki, who's a deist and is an excellent debater. And there's a video on YouTube where there's literally like 9 of them in a room with Shannon Rocky, and she literally embarrasses all 9 of them. They'll be dead on arrival, exactly.
Oh,
They'll be
wow,
dead on
smack.
arrival. You know what I mean? So the bottom line is this. Why is science boring? How do you create?
Why is science boring?
Why is science boring? Because you're dumb. Like I don't think science is boring. Like certain sciences, I guess, are boring, but
It depends on like what you're talking about. Like, are there
like,
boring? There's boring parts of everything.
Like, are you gonna really tell me that like fucking like quantum physics is boring or like astronomy is boring? You think exoplanets are boring? We don't even know what's on them.
Yeah, it's very mysterious. But not mystical, just mysterious.
You can make drugs with science, G-Man. Did you know that?
Yeah. You can you can transmit information from one point to another by using magnetic and electrical fields. Isn't that cool?
That's scary. I'm scared.
That's what a radio is. Yeah. It's basically magic.
Atheists in America. If you've been listening to these scientific atheists on YouTube, get a degree in biology, learn about evolution, learn about abiogenesis, learn about the natural world that we live in, and you'll become an atheist. No, the exact opposite is happening. People are becoming theists.
Is he imitating JF there?
You get a mix. There's people inside, like I said, like Werner Heisenberg was a Christian. And Erwin Schrödinger was an atheist. Both are like the fathers of quantum physics. Like what do you want? You have a mix. You have different people that believe different things.
A lot of atheists are leaving atheism for Christianity in various different religions. When Vaughn was on his channel, he was talking about how he was going to become pagans or whatever.
But like saying this, like, oh, look at this. This person that did science believed this religion. Like, now that's just hinting at argument from authority, which is a fallacy. Right? Even if let's say a majority of scientists believed exactly like G-Man did, like, that doesn't make G-Man's beliefs true. That's argument ad populum and argument from authority, both.
Did you know that G-Man and JF had a rap battle?
I didn't know that. That's pretty funny.
No.
I'm gonna link it. It's a Drunken Peasants episode.
Universes collide here. I did not know that.
Oh, and JF looks really creepy.
Of course,
Do I know where it is? I don't know. We should.
He might be a murderer, allegedly.
Yeah, they found his ex-wife.
They found her?
No, I'm saying, did they?
Oh,
have they?
Know.
Probably not. We'll look it up. Hit play.
Sure.
You know what I mean? But they want to come out here and say science is boring. Of course it's boring. I've been saying that for years. It's very boring. It's very boring to sit around listening to.
No, hey, Eleonora is still missing.
Dude, she's dead. They're never gonna find her.
No, she's dead and like chopped into pieces and buried in different locations. Like,
there's like a federal investigation into it. Like, I don't think he's gonna get away with it, but it might not.
Dude, this is gonna be nuts.
Yeah, I personally think he did it. That's my belief.
I need a whole true crime thing to unroll. I mean, like,
it's just like when a spouse dies or goes missing, it's like always the partner, almost always the partner is responsible.
Well, he's alluded to it too. He's alluded to her being a part of like a parking garage structure, like specifically.
Whoa.
So
Do we know where roughly where JF Greppy lives? Because we can figure out where
he lives in Alberta now, but when he lived in Quebec, they went through the house, and they think that that she might be in this woods on Prince Edward Island, but they haven't found it yet.
She's part of a parking structure.
He made some pork chops recently, and they look fucking disgusting. Baked in ketchup, lemon juice, and Worcestershire. What the fuck?
But like, if you find the parking structures that are near his house or his old house, like you could just like start investigating those. See if you could find any like weird parts of the cement that are like, I don't know, look a little different. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, yeah, they aren't releasing a lot. Like, usually, like, when this kind of shit happens in Canada, they're pretty secretive about the investigation.
Yeah, because they don't want people interfering with it, yeah.
Well, because he already, like, he fled, like, the province, and, like, I know that, like, it's kind of funny, like, in Canada, like provinces have, like, the rights that states are supposed to have in America. Like, the Alberta people don't necessarily have to cooperate with the Quebec people, but I don't know if they ever find any physical evidence, it's over for him.
Yeah. Let's see. Lunar eclipse.
Wait, I'm behind, but Gman is saying that he has to wait for Shabisky to be asleep before he will stream? Yeah, why? Is Shabisky gonna, like, kill him? Because that would be funny.
We're gonna take
Minecraft, obviously.
We're gonna take I'm gonna take a short break here. To 1, grab a drink, and 2, step outside and look at the moon. And I recommend you guys do the same thing. Because it should be getting
cloudy here.
It should be getting close to totality. It's supposed to be at totality at 12:12. So about an hour from now. So I'm gonna go take a look. But I'll be right back.
I asked.
What's that?
We'll take turns. You go look the moon first.
All right. It'll be quick. I'm gonna grab a drink.
I see how it is.
What do you mean you see how it is?
You're leaving me out just because I can't see the moon over here.
Would you be able to see the lunar eclipse?
No, it's raining.
Wow.
I mean, maybe. I guess I could try to check. I'm so annoyed with so many people right now. King of Kinglers was like, you need to do a stream where you don't yell at tards. Seems like they're getting really dumb. And I was like, yeah, I probably should, but if I don't do it, then I don't know where else I'm gonna get it out.
I just yap. Honestly, if a yapper's disease, I've been yapping. I'm funny, though, so, W, I guess.
Maybe we will see it. Exciting sights in the sky this week.
Lexi, you can't see it either?
That's
so lame.
Dude, it's half covered right now. It's half.
Oh, shit. Okay, alright, hold on. I'm gonna take longer.
Guys, step away from the podcast for a minute and go look outside at the moon if you can. It is half covered by the Earth's shadow. It's really cool. And it's not just the penumbra, it's the umbra, the dark. And then it
There's
should.
2 tropical storms in the Pacific right now. Actually, there's 3. No, there's 4. There's another one. Tropical Storm Dolly is in the Atlantic.
2 tropical storms. That Coriolis force.
Looks like there's another one forming in the Pacific too. There's actually there's 5. Tropical Storm 20, Tropical Storm Lala, or 4, Tropical Storm Lowell, and Tropical Storm Karina, and then there's a tropical disturbance by Hawaii that might become a storm. There's also Tropical Storm 17W. That's hitting mainland China right now.
Oh.
The weather's been kind of boring lately, although did you guys know that Illinois is going to beat like the all-time tornado record pretty soon? They're going to beat Texas for like the most tornadoes to happen in 1 year.
Wow.
What did Illinois do?
They took Chicago from Wisconsin.
No, that's okay. Wisconsin didn't deserve Chicago, no offense.
That was originally the case. Chicago used to be part of Wisconsin. And then because Illinois had no shoreline on Lake Michigan, Congress moved the border up. And Chicago became part of Illinois, and Illinois had some shoreline on Lake Michigan. And that's why
all just be Minnesota.
That's why there's a rivalry. Yeah, I mean, I like Minnesota better than Wisconsin. I'm not gonna lie.
It should all just be Minnesota. We should just take over all the surrounding states. And
I love Minnesota. If I were to ever move back to the Midwest, it would be Minnesota. I just love it there.
I really want to go to the fair. I'm dying on the inside because I can't go to Minnesota State Fair.
Like the wild country in northern Minnesota, where it's like you got like some ghost towns up there, and then like wild country.
I used to live in Duluth. That shit was fun.
We used to go to. Do you know where Detroit Lakes is?
Yes,
in Minnesota?
I've been there.
Yeah, that's where we would go. We'd go fishing up there.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that's kind of close to where my parents' vacation house is. It's not there, but it's
I wonder if we ever cross paths.
We might have. I don't know. I've been everywhere. Like this fall, I'm gonna be traveling to like a bunch of different places. I might as well call it a tour. But I don't like. I have to go to Vancouver like almost every weekend in September.
Oh wow.
I love commuting on a boat for an hour and a half.
Well, Brittany's getting to see the half moon right now. That's not an ordinary half moon. That's Earth's shadow, not the moon's shadow. No moon. It's so pretty tonight, though. Oh, it's too cloudy, huh? Too cloudy by you?
I could walk outside. I feel like I shouldn't though, because I don't want to leave you up here by yourself.
No, go for it. It's fine.
Or maybe I should. Dude, I'm so fucking. I'm just angry today.
Angie and Hungy.
No, I ate food already. I'm just
good.
angry because everyone's being retarded. Like the very first thing I see, like when I get up, is like people in the Discord channel watching the Michelle bullshit, and then I'm like, oh, it's gonna be one of those days.
That was so fucking cool.
I had a fun time running errands with Zeppo though. That was fun.
Kel, go look at the moon. Now that Brittany's back, you should go look.
Okay, I'll go see if it's out there.
I demand it. I demand you go enjoy the moon.
I don't think it's the moon time for him yet, though.
No, it will be.
No, there might be one. It's 8:21. Like,
no, you'll be able to see it. It's happening everywhere. Anywhere you can see the moon is half covered from our vantage point.
It's gonna be 95?
96% covered
Yo.
at totality.
I texted my neighbor. I was like, yo, come outside. She's like, fuck. Hold on. So I might go back out there again.
Try to take a
closer to 12.
picture with your phone, but the shadow doesn't show up. That's weird.
I have a shadow. It's very faint though.
Is your phone doing that weird thing where it like tries to put an image of the moon over the moon? Do you guys see that? Like, I think it was iPhone. It was like trying to put a known image of the moon over the moon when you took a picture of it to make it seem like your camera's better than it is. Like just some little scandal like that. I have to look up what the actual particulars of that were, but I heard about it.
Check WaftCast business.
WaftCast business.
It's not a good picture, but you can see the eclipse.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that cool, you guys?
Yeah, that's really cool.
No, it's super clear, but no moon where I looked.
Oh, I gotta text someone. Look at
Guys, check out the moon. Yeah, exactly. Sorry, we're moon texting. The moon's so exciting.
Eclipse. I'm just gonna text everyone I know. Hold on. Text
Call
all.
everyone.
Text all. All right. And all right, cool. The camera might just suck. Yeah, that's probably the real answer. Oh.
Moon.
JF
moon.
Garepi. Ribs that look like you cut out somebody's
pork
organ.
chop, it looks like.
Oh, a pork chop, yeah. It's gross.
Worse.
And here's the drunken peasants rap battle. We can watch that after.
One day we had this complex chemical soup, and then lightning hit it.
I would need to timestamp it.
Oh, okay. Lightning hit it? No.
Living cell came about.
Oh.
And then this was the next one. Class, you are all amphibians. You are all fish. You are all apes.
No.
Why does he have an accent? Close.
Nobody says we're amphibians. What? We're mammals.
I'm an amphibian.
What are you talking about, Gman?
According to your taxonomic classifications. And evolution is true because we have overwhelming evidence that evolution is true. And we know that it's true because we have all these transitional fossils. We have DNA, we have the cell, and we have and then a real scientist showed up and go, wait a minute, hold on a minute, wait a second, time out. Wait a minute. Did you just say that I'm a fish, I'm an ape, and then I'm an amphibian because of a taxonomic classification? That's not science. That's wishing upon a star. That's
nobody says.
Could you imagine looking out your window in the cul-de-sac and G-Man's out there talking about God?
Ranting, yeah.
What's going on out there?
all that is. Science deals with observation and experimentation. If you can't prove...
Yes, it does. Not prove. Stop.
Using the scientific method, or if you can't prove it using some form of science, that I share a common ancestor, or that I actually am an ape and a fish.
Humans are apes. Humans are a type of ape. We share DNA 90-something% with bonobos and chimps. Like, we're very closely related to them. And you could even see retroviral DNA. Like, because you know how viruses work, right? Like, viruses go in and implant their DNA into the host DNA so that the cells can start producing the virus. But, you know, folks beat the virus, but the DNA remains in there as a sort of like junk DNA that gets passed down. And so you have this record of diseases that were caught and beaten by our ancestors. And guess who has matching retroviral DNA? Us and other apes.
No, it's not true.
I mean, that's pretty much that's like pretty much a nail in the coffin for saying that like like that they're not our ancestors. Like they are. They're our relatives, that we share a common ancestor.
Amphibian all at the same time, because of taxonomic classification, then you're preaching a religion to me, and that's not real science. I'm sorry, but that's just the truth. Like, I find that to be boring too. If anybody come to me and goes, but my 400 million Greek grandfather was a fish, Richard Dawkins. Or some of them will go in there and say that you're an ape. Or some of them will say that you're a turtle, or that you're
a turtle. No,
a turtle. You're a
what are you talking about, G-Man? A turtle?
Do you remember fucking the Looney Tunes cartoon where the tortoise and the hare are racing?
Yes.
And they all say toidle. Toidle.
Toidle.
Yeah, I'm a toidle.
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 Oh, one of my friends just sent, they have a telescopic lens. I'm gonna put this in the chat. Hold on. Dude. This is a way better photo. There we go. WaftCast business. That's why you guys can all see it. There you go. Oh, she sent an even better one.
Yo.
Shit. That isn't better. Come on.
Dude, the moon got covered up so fast.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
There was no moon. It was too cloudy. It's totally cloudy.
I thought you say there was no moon. It was a space station.
I did get some bear paws, so maybe that will
check it out,
help
guys.
me feel better.
What's a bear paw?
You don't know what a bear paw is? It's a Canadian. They're like really soft cookies, and they're shaped like a bear. They're like for little kids, but I like them.
Do you guys remember Grizzly Chomps?
No.
Grizzly Chomps. Or let me look it up.
Also, I gave Kepler the rest of my hamburger. I don't know if that was a good idea, but he's eating it.
Grizzly Chomps. It was this is such a gimmick. It was like a cupcake that already had a bite taken out of it. Like, not a real bite. It was just shaped like that. Because it was like, oh, there's this bear guy that like.
I can't, dude. Sometimes when you describe things, it doesn't even sound real. It does. It sounds like you had a fever dream, like you had a fever one
Here
summer
you go.
that got really high.
Oh, I'm Grizzly B, official spokesman for Hostess Grizzly Chomps, the snack cake for cool bears everywhere. Not bears who dance like this.
Oh, you can't even see this, can you?
No, you need to change screens.
Yeah, let me change screens. Hold on.
I moved fine though. I'm gonna put these in the side chat.
Share
It's this product. Copy.
Change my stream here.
They're good, but I don't think they have them in America.
You guys ready for grizzly chomps?
Yes.
Oh,
Can't hear
I'm
Grizzly.
Grizzly Beat,
Whoa.
official spokesman for Hostess Grizzly Chomps, the snack cake for cool bears everywhere. Not bears who dance like this, bears who dance like this. Not bears that hibernate, like bears that shred. Not bears who eat honey. When cool bears want a snack, they eat Hostess Grizzly Chomps. Chocolate with sprinkles, tastes great.
Oh.
I know, cause I chomp every one. See? Hostess Grizzly Chomps cakes. I start them.
Well, why are you being so fucking greedy? Why is he taking a bite out of every single fucking one?
I know, right?
I don't want that shit.
They were
Hell
thinking about it
no.
in retrospect, and I was like, was that fucking real? And like, I finally found this commercial, and I was like, it was real.
Oh no, those cookies are cute. The little bear claw cookies.
Bear claw cookies.
Yeah, it's in the live side chat in Discord. If you wanna see.
Oh yeah, I've seen these before. Dare to keep kids off drugs. In the upper left-hand corner it says Dare.
Dare.
I don't know. It says Dare?
Yeah, in the upper left-hand corner, the box, the picture of the box. That
Oh
you showed.
yeah.
I know. I didn't see that part. Oh, that's the company that manufactures it.
The Dare company.
Yeah. They're like made in, I don't know.
we gotta bring back
Say.
Grizzly Chomps.
No, I don't want that greedy fucking bear.
Well, the back of them say kindness is cool. And then in French it says La gentillesse c'est cool.
That's cool.
It doesn't say where it's manufactured on the little package. You have to look on the big one. A lot of parents like them because they're no nuts. They're made with no nuts.
Nuts. No pistachios, no peanuts.
God, no pistachios for the rest of my life. She's ruined a whole food for me.
I never really liked pistachios to begin with. I do like peanuts.
They're good.
They're good as fuck.
No, they're too much
I like
work.
a cashew.
Yeah,
What do you
cashews.
mean?
You gotta
Cashews
peel
are
off.
really good.
You gotta peel off the shell, and then it's just like a little green thing. It's like, fuck.
Yeah, you just put the fucking shell in your mouth and you break the shell with your teeth.
No.
I was
Moana.
shucking them, bro.
No, not with your mouth. You should use
because that's where the flavor is on the shell. It's not on the inner fucking.
Well, I've been doing it wrong, I guess.
Yeah, I've been doing it wrong, I guess, too. But like, cashews are better. Like, if you're gonna go expensive nut,
cashews are arguably better.
have you ever seen what a cashew looks like in the wild?
No.
Really? They're weird. Let me look up cashew here. Cashew.
I'll just watch on the screen.
Yeah. It has a fruit.
What's old Gary up to? This is an old retro react of Gman trying to prove to us that God's real and science is boring and gay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what he's talking about right now. Like, look at this.
The fuck?
It is a cashew.
That looks like a bell pepper.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and the cashew is like this little like bloopity bloop at the bottom of the fruit.
Hey, the good gypsy. Nice to see you. I got scared by my cat. That's why I sounded
And this
frightened at the end.
the casing that's around the nut is actually like toxic, but the fruit and the nut itself is edible.
Oh, it only grows a singular nut?
Yeah.
No wonder cashews are expensive as shit.
Yeah.
Wait, it's in the business chat? I don't see it. I
have
see
it
the
on-
moon.
I have it on
Just
screen.
bring it up on the live.
You have to look at the live.
Oh, I'm too lazy. I'm sorry.
It's okay. They look
I'm very-
crazy.
Here, I'll put it in the business chat.
Originally from Brazil, but grow like motherfuckers in Florida, cashews. Dude, there used to be a guy that would come into my lives called Brazilian Lad, and I wonder whatever happened to him.
Here you go. Check the live chat.
Which
You
live
see-
chat?
The one
In Discord.
in Discord.
Oh, yeah, they look like. Oh, that is weird. They look like apples or something.
Yeah. I guess you can make stuff out of the fruit.
Can you
but
eat? Like, does the fruit taste good?
I guess,
like,
yeah.
crappy?
I've never had it, but yeah, I guess you can eat it. People make like wine out of it, I guess. But I've never consumed that. I can't say whether or not it's good. But I do love cashews, like the nut that comes in a little like stem piece out of here. But yeah, I remember like having cashews when I was younger, just thinking they were just like peanuts. They kind of look like peanut. And so I was like, oh, it is must come in a shell like that. I guess nope, totally different. Completely different kind of thing.
You know.
Yeah. Science.
Dog.
Oh
or
shit,
you're a
we're
cat,
back to the
You're a
topic.
feline or you're a bear.
You're a
because-
feline. You're a furry.
Feline, a bear. No, Gman, no.
You're a yiffy.
You're a yiffy. I'm a horse.
Taxonomic classification.
It's not how taxonomy works. It's just not everything's not everything. Okay?
Everything, everywhere, all at once actually proved G-Man to be correct.
We are mammals and we're apes.
Of course, that's boring. I would fall asleep in class going through that.
Of course. I mean, to be fair, you probably had a teacher that sucked. A lot of teachers suck, make things boring. They don't know how to spice up like the lesson. There's like, oh, okay, class, today we're gonna read a book because I'm hungover. Like, I empathize with that. School did get boring sometimes, but it's kind of up to you to make it entertaining enough to learn. But also,
Dude, I would just draw. I'd be like, fuck you, I'm not
same.
listening to your ass. I got
Same.
something to draw.
Dude, I would doodle all the time. But like, here's the thing: if I doodled in class, I would remember what was being talked about better than if I took notes. So I would just look at like my doodle later and be like, "Oh, that's what we're talking about. I remember now." And like, I just stopped taking notes, except for like maybe like, what's that?
I would say that's a good talent. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh yeah. Like I would sometimes like, oh, this is the name of the guy that did this. Like if it was something particularly interesting to me, I would take that note. But if it was just like, follow along and take notes, nope, I'm drawing. I'll remember it better that way. I remember it like, having to explain that.
I mean, can we talk about something interesting? This is so boring. Can we talk about real science? I didn't come to the school to learn about your religion. I came here to learn about science.
It's not religion, dummy.
Real science, not that nonsense that these knuckleheads are starting to be ashamed about. Look at how many atheists are running for their life. They're trying to get away from Darwin as fast as they can.
Where's that happening? It's a fiction that you made up.
Because they're tired of getting schooled. Hey, go take a look at the moon over there. Go take a look at the moon where we supposedly landed on.
That we supposedly landed on. Here we go. Look at the moon. I actually did just look at the moon.
Take a look at that moon over there. Let's take a look at that moon, because apparently we got in a spaceship and we flew all the way to that moon.
Yes, we did.
Then we lost the technology to do it. Okay, sure.
Do you want to know why? because people like you decided they weren't interested in space anymore, and so they stopped funding it. That's literally what happened. The Cold War space race ended, and people lost interest. And people that knew how that technology worked got too old or died, and we had to come up with it again. And we have it again now. The Artemis missions. So, yeah, people thought science was boring. That's why we didn't go back to the moon for a long time.
Science bores me.
Yeah, that's literally why.
Or
I think it bores him because he's dumb. Can't understand it.
But like, that's literally why we didn't go back to the moon.
For you, Gary.
Like, getting to the moon is actually not an easy task. It requires a lot of steps.
Aren't they going back to the moon?
Oh yeah, the Artemis mission was earlier this year. They went around the moon. They went to the moon, and they actually went further from Earth than any humans ever have.
Oh no! I mean, aren't they prepping to like have like a person like go like actually go down like to the surface again? Yeah, that's what I'm excited for.
Yeah, I'm pumped for that. I actually applied to do that, but I didn't make the cut because I am not a pilot. But you miss every shot you don't take, so I had to apply.
Okay, here we go. It says, no, science does not give us origins or what is answers. Let me see something here. Science deals with cause and effect. So, I feel sorry for a lot of you atheists. I've been telling you guys for a long time that you guys have been conned. A lot of you have been lied to by other atheists. There is no proof that Darwinian evolution is true. There is no proof that abiogenesis is actual science.
Well, Darwinian evolution. So you're a Lamarckian? Like, are you just saying evolution in general, or just that version of evolution? There's different schools of thought. Like, we know evolution happened. That's just a fact. That's a fact. Now the question is, like, what kind of evolution is occurring? Is it Darwinian? Is it Lamarckian? Is it something else? That's the open question.
There is no proof for any of that.
Also, science doesn't deal with proofs.
There is no proof for that whatsoever. But what are they getting on here? Guys, I just actually did an experiment. I found out that we may actually be distant cousins with fertilizer. And they'll get on here bragging like they're smarter than everybody.
Fertilizer? Why? No. Grass? Yes.
Everybody else? Hey guys, I found out that my 5 billionth great-grandfather was fertilizer. You want to know what it meant?
Anything can be fertilizer, so I mean, in a way, I guess.
Maybe Richard Dawkins did have it right. Maybe we should mock them and ridicule them in public. Maybe we should actually do that. Maybe we should actually do that. Maybe we should mock them, ridicule them in public. But forget the stuff that they're talking about on here, because that stuff is boring. Hey, did you know that Shandy for Christ sleeps on the left side of her bed? Did you know that Shandy for Christ eats tofu? Did you...
Bringing it back to Shanny. Can you believe it? It's Shanny's birthday, by the way.
All roads lead back to Shanny.
They
all of
really
them.
do. They really do.
It's sick, actually. Like, disturbingly so, how much I'm like, it makes sense when I'm watching Shanny. It just makes it's all right.
know that Revelation News, the individual Revelation News? Did you know that he's an individual of a revelation? Who cares? Who cares? That's boring. What we need to be talking about is mocking and ridiculing their baloney science in public as often as we can. Now that would be a lot more interesting. And that's what we're actually going to do on this channel. We're actually going to educate you atheists on real science.
You know, no. Because like your science, so to speak, is just your religion.
Time to get back into cancer again. Time to get into AIDS again. Time to get into
What?
By the way, you need to get that B17. I'm actually going to be taking one of those.
Get into cancer, get into AIDS? What are you talking about?
Live on camera, so that you can all see that it is not poison. You're going to be seeing a lot of things on this YouTube channel. You're going to be seeing a lot of things on this YouTube channel where I'm going to blow these liars completely out the water. Did you know that water actually is a micronutrient and that evolutionists don't know real science? Yo, Doc Savage, I haven't talked to you in a minute. And you was the moron that came on this YouTube channel and said that water was not a micronutrient. Oh, goodness gracious. I got a lot of work to do on this channel. A lot of work to do on here. Y'all need G-Man, the science guy. Y'all need me to...
I need G-Man. Someone get me a hold of G-Man. He said the words. So
go get the science coat. Y'all need me to get the glasses. Y'all need me to get the protractor. Y'all need me...
I swear I did not watch this video ahead of time. The thumbnail is him in the lab coat and glasses. It's funny.
I need to get the Jerry Lewis teeth. We point that and whatnot, and just get on here and talk about this stuff. And that's what I'm going to do.
The Jerry Lewis teeth.
We're going to learn some real science, ladies and gentlemen. Not this pseudo garbage that the atheist community has all but abandoned. Because they're ashamed of talking about real.
Have you thought maybe that people are just tired of talking to you about it because you're obnoxious? That maybe that's the reason why no one wants to talk to you about it? Do you ever consider that angle? What do you guys think? What does Keldosh and Brittany think?
Wait, can you ask that again? Sorry, I got distracted.
Sorry.
My bad.
I was saying, G-Man's saying, oh, atheists are running away from evolution. They don't want to talk about it. It's like, maybe they just don't want to talk to you about it.
I feel like it's already been settled. That's probably why. Like,
yeah, like this.
It isn't 2006 anymore, buddy.
Yeah.
Black Jesus Christ 666 said, I died on the cross for G-Man to act a fool.
What's this? Fertilizer was actually its value, whatever is inside. Carrie's head needs to be preserved in carbonite, then dipped in lead and entombed in concrete, and heated into a black hole. Shan is our savior. What are you, rocket scientist people? And hussy. I'm just catching up with the chat. How old is this video? I don't know. I actually don't know. That'd be a question for MrzParker. This video is given to me by BGTV through MrzParker. I would love to see him pull this shit into Dr. Blitz chat. Yes! Dr. Blitz! Yes, I'm sub to him. I'm in his Discord too. I've been watching Dr. Blitz for like a year now. He has no... I showed Brittany Dr. Blitz. I don't know if I showed you Keldosh. He's
maybe.
He's like a science... Sort of like a science debate guy. He'll just like go up on his stream and be like, try to convince me that flat Earth is real. And so you get a lot of... He has people come up. He's like, you can only come up if you disagree with me. Tell me, I think the world is round. Come up if you disagree. So you get people coming up who believe flat Earth, try to convince them of that, and it's entertaining. I appreciate his his humor. But that's where in the Discord, when you hear the meow, that's from his Discord. Should I play it? I could actually play it right now. Yep, it's right here.
Meow. Science. They don't want to talk about real science. Y'all gonna see jungle jargon on this channel. Y'all gonna see pillbox on here. Y'all gonna see true empiricism on here. Nothing free on here. And y'all know what the atheists are gonna be doing? No, I don't want no part of those guys. No.
Well, I don't want part of those guys because they're annoying. Like they're just like too stupid. You can't have a conversation with them because they're just. It's all about scoring points in their head and not about having a real conversation and trying to understand another point of view. So it's exhausting. That's why I'm not like interested in like that style of debate. I'm not interested in it. Don't want to do it. I'll watch other people do it from time to time, but because someone else is spending the energy. But yeah, I'd have a discussion with you about this shit if you want, Gman. For sure.
Anything but Nephilim free and true empiricism, no! And they're gonna be running for their pathetic lives because they know that they're lying to people about these sciences. They know that they're lying. They know that they're not telling the truth.
No.
And they're gonna be running for their pathetic little lives.
See, that's what you think like they're like Captain Planet villains. Like, hey, I'm tricking everybody. Because for no reason.
You'll never escape from me.
I'm glad you're still... How you doing, Miss Parker? It's good to see you. What's your... Are you on Discord? You should hit me up on Discord.
I gotta run from Nephilim free. I gotta stay away from truth. Listen, guys, we need to make as many excuses as possible. Let's say Nephilim free is not worth my time. Let's say that
he's not.
We're busy and we're working that day.
Nephilim free is just completely dumb. Like he's a geocentrist. He thinks the Earth is the center of the universe. Like that. That's almost worse than flat Earth. It's almost worse. It's probably about the same, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. But, like, that's bad. Tell BGTV to link us so I can give you my Gman Google Drive. Sure thing. Yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out how I can get this to... I'll figure out a way to connect with you. My handle on Discord is just Wafters. Spelled with a Z. It's just at Wafters.
Let's say that I'd rather watch paint dry. Anything we can to avoid having a real scientific topic come up.
What is real scientific to Gman? What does that quantify? Real science.
Well, I can tell you a real science. I already outlined it earlier in the stream, but it's just it has to be a theory that explains how it would be wrong. Like it has to be. You have to be able to show that there's certain conditions that would be like, oh yeah, this is how you could show that this is incorrect. It has to be falsifiable. If it's not, then it's not scientific because anything you do will just, trick you into thinking it's adding to its credibility when it's not. Remember when we covered Chris Langan? That guy who thinks he's the smartest man in the world?
Yes.
And he's like, I have a theory about the everything. It's my everything theory. Called it something else, but I I don't fucking remember. And the guy's like, well, how would you know, what would tell you, what about things that it can't account for? And he's like, well, if something can't be accounted for by it, then that thing doesn't exist. Basically, like nothing can show that it's wrong. That's pseudoscience. That's wrong. That's non-falsifiable. That Kent Hovind lectures. Yeah, I had a kid in high school who was obsessed with Kent Hovind. And we would argue in biology class, and he actually got Kent Hovind to come to our school and give a talk at after school in the auditorium. So I've met Kent Hovind. I argued with him in the Q&A.
Disturbing.
Yeah, it was before the tax evasion prison, whatever. He's a huge guy, by the way. He's got to be near 7 feet tall. He's gigantic. But yeah, I remember this kid gave me VHS tapes of kids. He's like, this guy disproves evolution. I watched it and I was like, the fuck is this? This is crazy. Does G-Man believe dinosaurs? He probably thinks dinosaurs are like the beasts described in the Bible, because that's what Kent Hovind believed. Real science is in the Bible. Fake science is the BS the devil is trying to sell us. That's why G-Man doesn't take showers. He's afraid of the poison gas. G-Man is a young Earth creationist that doesn't believe in dinosaurs are real. Oh, so he doesn't believe dinosaurs are real. Okay. Because Kent Hovind believes in dinosaurs. He just thinks that they existed with man, like in the Flintstones. Made it by the devil.
Yabba dabba doo.
Yeah, yabba dabba doo. Yeah. Wilma!
None of my evolution friends are watching. Hey guys, what's your best argument for the theory of evolution? Are you guys still talking about how we were related to tomatoes?
Retroviral DNA.
That's how we were related to tomatoes. My bad. Are you guys still talking about how we were related to watermelon?
We invented tomatoes. Just like we invented dogs. Dogs are a domesticated version of the gray wolf. Tomatoes are a domesticated version of nightshade. The nightshade plant, the fruiting bodies that are the little berry looking things, that are toxic. You shouldn't eat them. Yeah, we
love
bred
toxic berries.
Yeah, we bred those to be edible. And they became tomatoes and peppers and potatoes. But potatoes are the root part of the plant. They're not the fruiting body. Evolution is a lie. Anything that proves evolution is a lie. Yeah. Chris Langan interview with Michael Knoll made me regret resurrecting. I don't know if I watched and talked to Michael Knowles, but that's also a atrocious person. Were you there in my... Were you there? Yeah, did you see it happen? I could just ask, did you see Jesus resurrect? Were you there? Did you see it happen?
Are you guys still talking about how my distant cousins is a banana? Or are you guys ready to talk about some real science? And what a real
We also invented bananas.
Family tree is. That human beings only produce human beings. That monkeys only produce monkeys. Gorillas only produce gorillas. Wolves only produce canines. Are y'all ready to talk about
canine? Never mind.
Real science? Or you guys want to keep talking about that imaginary nonsense that you guys keep talking about on your YouTube channels? Or rather what you used to talk about on your channels?
That's how the majority of things you described were things that we domesticated.
They do.
Like we literally evolved those things through selective breeding. Like, how else? I mean, that's literally like us engineering things through the use of evolution.
I think they watch too much TV too. They need to stop watching Bill Nye the Science Lie and go find a real scientist to listen to. They didn't learn.
I have a great video of Gman doing an abiogenesis experiment. Yes, please send that to me. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to give you my email. I don't even care that I'm going to put it in the chat. Let me drop it in the chat here. Here's my email, MrzParker. And anyone sends me dick pics, I'm putting them up on my Twitter, and I'm putting your email next to it. So send dick pics with caution. I will shame you.
After Ken Ham handed Bill Nye his behind, they didn't learn yet from that.
What? I saw that debate, and Ken Ham wiped the floor with himself. Bill Nye didn't even need to be there.
Hey, Diaz, stop running! I just want to ask you a question about evolution! Stop running! Oh, man. I can't wait till I make that link available. Hey, let's do Bring It Evolutionists. Hey, well, I know Evolutionists bringing it today. G-Man, they're too busy laughing at you because you are a black man talking at night, so they're laughing at you.
That's not why.
I thought they cared about science. I thought they wanted us to get more educated. I thought that they want people to understand the ins and outs of biology and chemistry and astronomy and zoology and paleontology. I thought they knew so much. I mean, look at how much time Arnold Roth is wasting his life by getting on the internet and saying, "Hey guys, I know you think science is boring, but did you know that the taxonomic classifications prove that evolution is true?" Erica's wasting her time. Hey guys,
taxonomic classifications don't prove anything. That's just a bookkeeping mechanism. That's all it is. Like, nature works in gradients, but like our brains work in discrete categorization. And so that's where a lot of trickiness comes in. For example, with planets. Like, we changed the definition of planet to try to best capture what we observe. And so we saw Pluto get removed from being called a planet. Instead, now it's a dwarf planet. Because we changed the categorization of these things to better fit our observations. And taxonomic classifications are like that too. That's why that changes. Like, birds are now considered avian dinosaurs, reptiles. Because we learned that they're very closely related to dinosaurs. They are dinosaurs. They're basically, like, imagine, they're like the little dinosaurs that survived. Like, imagine if mammals went extinct except for, like, squirrels. So, like, you just had, like, a bunch of squirrels existing in the future.
Sorry, my fat ass is eating steak.
Yeah, good. Oh, steak. You eat steak a lot when we're streaming. I've noticed that.
It's my dinner. I like steak a lot. Me and steak got a good relation.
Dude, ribeye, man, ribeye is my favorite. That's my favorite cut of steak. Like,
I'm gonna be bougie. I love a filet mignon.
I mean, I'll eat that too. I'm not gonna turn down. Someone's like, "Hey, steak." I'm like, just hand it over. I'll eat it. I'm not gonna say no.
Science is so exciting. Let's talk about the wonderful world of canines. I know she's
What?
probably laughing with me doing that. And Dave
What does that mean? What is that? Canines? Hold on. What?
Hey guys, science is so exciting. Let's talk about the wonderful world of canines.
What
I know
does
she's
that
probably laughing with me
mean?
doing
Can someone decipher that for me?
wasting her time. Hey guys, science is so exciting. Let's talk about the wonderful world of canines. I know she's probably laughing with me doing that. And Deeper Dinosaur is probably like, G-Man, you're such a jerk. Science is cool. It rocks. No, it doesn't. Not the kind of science that you guys
Like
are talking about.
teeth.
Maybe kissing
Like, if you're talking about
dogs.
teeth, like I don't know how that makes sense.
Mr. Fudge says kissing dogs? Question mark. Check your email and happy Christmas. Thank you so much. His videos are vintage G-Man, my favorite era. I downloaded his whole channel. You are unironically a saint for doing that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Science you guys talking about put people to sleep and it bores them to death. That's why I agree with you when you say science is boring. You're wasting your time going to school and learning biology and chemistry and zoology and paleontology and archaeology. You're wasting your time. I totally agree with you that you're wasting your time.
Why do anything then? Everything's a waste of time. On a large scale. Vaughn told me birds are spaceships, so fuck you haters. Von Helton? I wouldn't be surprised if Von Helton said something like that. That dude is out there.
I absolutely agree with you that you're wasting your time because you can't prove none of it.
Can't prove.
You know, most atheists.
Yeah, you can't prove things with science. Proof is reserved for logic and math. So, you know, you're arguing against a false position, like a fake position that people don't hold.
Don't even know the 4 phases of the moon. They can't tell me why the moon looks like that right now unless they look on Google.
What?
They can't tell me that. You know what? I would love to hear some plant science from some of these.
Botany?
No, plant science. He knows the taxonomical names for it, okay, man? He knows. Don't question him.
Von Helton, he teaches us all the things. I'm super smart now.
Did you know that Vaughn is seeing a tall, blue, sexy alien woman now, Miss Parker?
Yeah, he's dating the diva from Fifth Element, apparently. The one that sings like a synthesizer. You guys remember that scene? Have you seen Fifth Element?
Yes, that was a staple in my grandparents' house because my grandpa loved Lilu.
Oh. Like the naked bandage look, huh?
From some of these online.
No, he likes the actress Mila
Jovovich?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who always plays someone who's like created in a lab. You noticed
dude,
that?
fucking the Resident Evil movies are awesome. I don't give a shit. They're bad, but they're just the right amount of bad for me.
I haven't seen them in a long time. I saw them when they were new, and that was about it.
Online atheists. I wonder how much they understand trees and grass and flowers, tulips, and things like that. I wonder.
Ask a atheist botanist. I don't know
how much science they really understand. I wonder if they understand what a legume is. I wonder if they understand why enzymes are so important and how they break down in
Okay.
your body and how they help you digest your food. I wonder if they understand it. I wonder if they understand what a mineral is and what and what minerals do in your body when they get in your body. I wonder if they understand the importance of vitamins and the combination of vitamins that they're taking. I wonder if they understand calories and how they work and how to burn them out of your body, how much energy one has to burn in order to get rid of even just 1 calorie. I wonder how many of them understand water and the importance of water, how much.
Oh, that New Jersey accent. I love it. Werder. I have a buddy who's from New Jersey, and he would say Werder, and I'd give him shit about it all the time. I'm like, Werder? You're drinking Werder?
Our body is made up of water. I wonder if they understand any of this stuff, because all they keep talking about is their imaginary pseudoscience that none of them can actually prove. I wonder if they understand breeding. I wonder if they understand.
I wonder if they understand breeding. A nice dig, G-Man. You've
Pause.
never fucked.
Pause. Phrasing.
in any of these things. I'm just curious, because all they know how to do is he, ha, ha, ha. That takes a lot of effort, ladies and gents, to go, ah, ah. Takes a lot of effort to do that. Nah, I think it takes more effort.
You could hear his laugh echoing throughout like the neighborhood, by the way.
That's how I laugh.
To get an education and actually learn something and do something with yourself. I think it
Wait,
takes a
did
lot.
they go to college? I'm so confused.
Yeah, going to college. That's what college is. You're supposed to like learn a thing, and then you learn a thing, and then you likely get a job that has nothing to do with it. But you demonstrated that you have capabilities enough that someone looks at your resume and goes, "Oh, okay, they did a thing, and I'll hire them." That's the real world of it.
More energy to do something like that. So we'll be getting the return of true empiricism. We'll be getting the return of Nephilim free. And I know when Neph comes in the room,
Please
ain't
no.
nobody coming in my room. Yo, I ain't going in there talking to no Nephilim free, man. I got a degree in
Do you know Nephilim Free is a geocentrist? Do you know? Are you a geocentrist?
science. Neph don't, so I'm not going in there. Nephilim free might embarrass me. I can't wait to hear y'all excuses. I absolutely can't wait.
No. But I'll give you this, G-Man. You clowned on Hussey pretty bad. So I'll tip my hat. I'll tip my fedora to you. Like a classic atheist, internet atheist. Tip.
Dude, you can't be homophobic to Hussey, but Hussey can be homophobic to anybody. It does not matter who.
Well, I mean,
After the Craig breakup, that's a solid rule. You can't be homophobic. Hussey remembers. Hussey notes that down.
Yeah. Well, what I'm talking about specifically is G-Man talking about Hussey, and he's like, "You probably can't even spell logic." And Hussey goes, LOGAC. Like, delete your channel, Hussey. You lost. You lost to G-Man. G-Man clowned on you. Like, that's it. It's over for you. You can never be taken seriously again. The end.
I can't wait. I absolutely can't wait. Nephilim Free, I think, is live right now. He was live a couple of hours ago. True empiricism. I talked to him on the regular. Okay, and then Tommy Hall is still on here. He still watches what goes on here and whatnot and everything. Tommy Hall is awesome when it comes to cancer and talking about detoxifying the body, because if you really want to get rid of cancer in your body, it's about detoxifying your body.
Oh no.
That's what it's all about at the end of the day. Not going.
What's the pyramid scheme here? Buy my supplement.
And getting radiated and trying to burn it out with chemotherapy.
Have you seen the people that use tar on their cancer? That was something I stumbled upon.
No, I have not seen that.
You shouldn't do that, by the way.
No. I get cancer, I'm doing like what the doctors like. You should do chemo, okay? Like whatever's got to be done.
Y'all better get hip to that B17. I'm telling you, y'all better get hip. You better get hip to it.
But yes, I mean preventative care like taking vitamins, not eating too many processed foods, exercise, drinking water. Yeah, yes, do all that. Yes, but like if you end up getting cancer, like get chemo or whatever the doctors recommend. Like, don't turn that down. You're gonna die.
Black salve is what I was thinking of.
Oh, I've not seen that.
And people would put it on their skin and it would like burn away their skin and shit.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, it's really bad. It just eats away your skin. And it goes by Cansima or Compound X. And it's a topical paste marked as an alternative or natural miracle cure for skin cancers.
Snake oil that burns your skin off.
It's classified as a ESCHAROTIC. Can you pronounce that? Esocorotic? Meaning it's a corrosive agent designed to destroy tissue. Yeah, don't look it up. Don't look it up. You'll see a bunch of pictures of people with holes in their head.
Like crocodile user. Remember when crocodile was like making the news?
Mm-hmm.
Like basically gasoline, people were injecting themselves with it and it would dissolve their flesh.
You better get hip to it.
Yeah, take vitamins, do the preventative stuff. I agree with Gman there, but where I don't agree is being like, don't do chemo. Definitely do chemo if your doctor says you should do chemo. I mean, unless you don't want to live anymore, I guess. Like it's your prerogative, but
okay. Then we're going to be talking about Magic Johnson. And this is going to be the big question we're going to be asking. Does Magic Johnson actually have AIDS? Does he have HIV? I don't know. Most people on here even know this. Because I remember I was alive when they first diagnosed him with HIV. How is this man not dead yet? It took them a...
Doesn't he have a natural immunity? Like some people have a natural immunity. And they've been researching that to try to come up with a cure for HIV.
Also consider he's rich.
Yes. And there are antiviral drugs that's basically, they don't cure HIV, but they treat it in such a way that it's ostensibly cured. As long as you keep taking it. And that's what, like, if you ever take Paxlovid, if you got COVID, it's a drug called Paxlovid, and it will cure your COVID. Like, it's an antiviral medication. But it makes your mouth taste like metal. I've taken it a couple times. I've had COVID like 3 times over the course of whatever number of years. And I've taken Paxlovid, and it makes your mouth taste like metal. It's awful, but it does cure your COVID after a couple days. He
still has AIDS.
Oh, AIDS, not just HIV, but AIDS?
Yeah.
Okay.
Over the last 20 years, Johnson's been working to dispel the myths about HIV. You can't get AIDS from a hugs or a handshake, he's quoted, or a meal with a friend. In this message to his public service announcement he made with his fellow basketball star Yao Ming, what is among the biggest myths he wants to set straight is that he has not been cured.
Okay. All right, well, that debunks that.
This is a Frontline article that came out November 7th, 2011.
Okay. So he's just, it's just not particularly aggressive for him. He's able to stave it off.
And he just has lots money at disposal. Like there's a lot of the AIDS crisis bad. Okay, it was kind of like a setup for the only way you're surviving is if you got money to afford the
It's like
drugs to
that.
live.
It's like that. Remember the South Park episode where they cured AIDS, and it was like literally just like injecting people with like liquefied dollar bills. This is so good. It's like, yes, just throw money at it. You will figure it out.
Yes, I mean that's the only way.
That was so good. I love that episode.
Long time to come up with the medication just to keep him alive or whatever. I'm calling baloney on Magic Johnson's diagnosis. And that man was cured a long time ago. I don't care what nobody
Nope.
say. If I met him, I would not be wearing gloves and I wouldn't worry about blood contact because that man don't got no AIDS. I'm telling you that right now. He don't got no HIV either. You got to get HIV before you can get AIDS. I got to say that because if I don't, then these knuckleheads going to go cheap.
No, you can get full blown AIDS like if you catch it from someone with AIDS. Like that is possible.
Doesn't understand AIDS. And in order for them to make that point, they got to cut up what I said and they'll talk about the full point that I talked about. Hashtag intimidation. Hashtag Gman intimidates fake pseudoscientific atheists.
Yeah, there's no cure yet. It's just treatments. Like there's something similar to Paxlovid. That's what I was trying to say. Is there's something similar to Paxlovid that is given to folks with HIV that basically effectively cures it in that it doesn't progress.
Yeah,
it's not a
drug
real
come
cure.
out this year?
Oh, maybe.
Or like a newer drug came out this year for
I don't know.
HIV.
I don't know about that. You find out anything about that?
Because there's like PrEP, right? And PrEP's like prevention.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, there's like the preventative measure. Yeah.
There's
But
a
we're
new
gonna have some
drug
fun on it.
called Bivixeno, Bixlenveo. And it's a new once daily single tablet option for virologically suppressed adults with HIV, including those with complex regimens. And that came out this year.
Yeah, it's not a death sentence anymore because of the hard work of science and those that participate in the studies. Exactly. Yeah. If in order to study something, it has to exist.
YouTube channel, guys. We're going to have positive conversations, and I'm going to blow evolution out of the water, and we're going to try to get intelligent design talked about in school. We're going to talk about this topic so much, I'm going to make people throw...
It already does.
Intelligence, it's very basic. God made everything. The end.
Yeah, they already talked about that in schools. I don't know if they do anymore, but I remember that being brought up, and I went to public school.
Yeah, I also remember that being brought up, and I remember the teacher giving this long-winded, like, don't everybody get all upset.
Yeah, they had to give the little preamble.
Religion. Yep.
Yeah. At that point, I hadn't really given it a lot of thought. So I was just like, okay, whatever.
Up talking about this topic. That's how often we're going to be talking about it on this channel. So get ready. Get your degrees. Come on, get your little PhDs. I want you guys to get all your little bachelor degrees. I want you to get your little master degrees and your indoctrination of science. Come on my YouTube channel. Let's see what you guys got.
All right. You don't need any degrees to, argue these points. It's very baked in, like you're baking in a fallacy into the whole debate to begin with, like the argument from authority, or like the opposite of that, like, oh, you got authority from the priestly class of the scientists, that discredits you automatically. Silly.
Because if you can't, you're gonna get on, and we're gonna bring back the rats. We're gonna bring back all of that stuff. We're gonna have some.
Oh yes, please do that, G-Man. I love, I like, no, not even kidding. I love your diss rap about Shani and Rev. You look like a booger. I've played it on this podcast before. Yes, please make more.
On again, and we're gonna ignore all of the. What's the best way to put them? There's this YouTuber on here I used to deal with, and I stopped dealing with them super fast. What's his name? The heck was that guy?
Why are you hitting yourself? It's weird.
I think the guy's Hispanic. He's a light-skinned Hispanic guy with glasses. I forget his name. He's the owner of the channel of the Fundy Archive. I forget his name. What's his name? Does somebody know who I'm talking about? I forget his name.
No, I have no idea.
But he made 2 videos about me, and I've ignored him ever since. I forget his name. Glute. That's his name. Glute. We're gonna start treating all those other channels like Glute because they're not worth my time no more. But as far as like what we're gonna be doing on here, we are going to blow evolution out the water. We're gonna.
Do you know how you could blow evolution out of the water? I'll tell you. Because you know what? It's scientific. It's falsifiable. You want to know how you can do it? Start doing some paleontologic digs, archaeological digs, paleontologic digs, however you want to say it, and find something that's out of order. If you find like an elephant skeleton buried below dinosaur skeletons, and there's no geological flipping or anything like that, that would really throw evolution for a loop. That would be something outside of the predictions. You know what I mean? Because mammals that big didn't exist yet. Certainly not elephants. So to find one before the dinosaurs, that would be like something like that. You know what I mean? That would falsify the current understanding of evolution. And that's what you got to do. You're not going to be able to do it with your little weasel tactics.
Blow evolution out the water. We are going to prove, we're going to do what Ken Hovind did. We're going to prove beyond a shadow of a doubt the evolution is pseudoscience. There's nothing scientific about it. In fact, I'm going to get Pillbox on here one day to tell you guys to even come up with a definition for it. Because if you can't come up with a working definition for it, why should I even entertain you? So get ready.
But I've given you what you got to do, G-Man. Do something like what I said. Like find something that's out of order geologically. Without any like flipping from like an earthquake or something, like no evidence of that. Just like something that's or shit, just like a human skeleton with a dinosaur skeleton. There you go. Find something like that.
Dude, Fred Flintstone and fucking what's the little pink dinosaur?
Dino.
Yeah, Dino and the shower and whatever else. They're all buried together in a mass grave.
Oh, I knew somebody who thought dinosaur skeletons that were the skeletons of the fallen angels. And that Satan was a T-Rex.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yo, that's kind of badass, actually. It'd be crazy, but whatever.
Yeah. The dinosaur skeletons are the dead angels, fallen angels.
Because I'm about to bring it to another level on this channel. I'm telling you that right now. I'm about to bring it to a whole another level. All right? Just to put that out there. All right? Some of you will wonder why my face looks the way it looks. I was actually sleeping. I woke up text a friend, called a friend, and decided to come out here and do a video real quick. But I'm gonna be going back to bed. So
I didn't notice
I'm a
anything
funny
sleepy.
sleeper, guys. Oh, I can list all of my allies, and that's the thing. You atheists believe in a pipe dream. My allies, a lot of them are in a live chat now, and then you haven't even been to my main channel. That's the problem with you cocky, conceited, arrogant, narcissistic atheists. You people don't understand that you are wasting your time. Let me say that again. You are wasting your time. You want to know why I'm doing this? Because I'm me and other Christians. I don't want to take full credit for it because I can only take a little bit of it. And honestly, all of the credit goes to my Lord and my Savior, Jesus Christ, to be honest. He's not going to tolerate evolution just reigning supreme. People are going to know that there's a difference between secular religion and Christianity.
Secular religion? What does that mean? So those are opposite words. It's like jumbo shrimp.
We are most definitely going to attack evolution. But people also need to know, what's the other thing he said there? We're also going to get intelligent design taught in schools, because one of the things that you atheists don't believe in is called the Antichrist. Antichrist is not going to push atheism. The Antichrist is going to push theism. And you guys have run your course. You've done what you were supposed to do. And when a man of sin comes, he's going to take the little work that you did, and he's going to force you, as an atheist, to worship him and to receive a mark in your right hand and in your forehead. And if you don't do it, you will be killed. That's what my Bible predicts, and it's going to happen.
Yeah, they've been saying that for 2,000 years now, and
We ain't killing yet.
yeah. When? Also, like, okay, some guy comes along, is like, you gotta do this or I'm gonna kill you. The exact same thing as outlined in the Bible. I'd be like, oh, okay, I guess it's real then. I'm not gonna fall for it. What?
Also, haven't there been like historical events that have been like, basically what your book says, but towards another people?
Gman believes that atheism is a religious thing or whatnot in opposition to God. Yeah, I'm getting that gist. Everything is good or bad, light or dark. Yeah, there's no in between. There's no nuance. Yeah, we've seen this 1,000 times.
The whole world is getting ready for it. You're looking at a precursor to it right now with the Kool-Aid that they're trying to make everybody take.
Oh yeah. Kool-Aid guy.
And I pity you atheists, because it doesn't have to be that way. You don't have to take the mark. You don't have to worship the man of sin.
Yeah, no, if someone started like a powerful man appears, starts doing all the things that the Antichrist is supposedly gonna do, I'd be like, oh, okay, so the Bible true then. Like that would be something that would like make me a little convinced. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you got to get a mark on your hand or on your forehead or whatever. I'd be like, oh, okay. And he's able to do like miracles and stuff. I'd be like, yeah, okay, all right. I guess it's real then.
You can actually get over yourself and come to Jesus Christ. That's what you can actually do, and actually get somewhere with your life. That's what you can do. And acknowledge the world does not revolve around you.
Elevate your life?
I don't know.
Query for us all to think over.
Yeah. I mean, anyone in the chat have that opinion? I kind of doubt it, but feel free to share your story.
And also, we never went there.
Yeah, we did.
We never went there.
We
NASA said
did.
it. I'm just saying. We never went there. We never went there.
We went there many
I can't wait
times.
for Intigo and me to do our show. I think it's going to be so much fun the way we're planning on actually doing it. I think it's going to be awesome.
Fauci made me put the vaccine in my arm.
We're going to be talking about some different stuff on here, and I think it's going to be fun.
Get the Fauci
does anybody have any evidence for the theory of evolution? Anybody?
Yes.
Anybody watching this has any real evidence for the theory of
Yes.
evolution that you would like for me to research to see whether or not it's actually true?
Yes. I already talked about it.
Aries 106, man. Learn how to read, man. Learn how to pronounce your words. That's not how you say it. It's indigo. In.
Yes, becoming a Christian changed my life. I got superpowers and wings. Wait, that was a dream I had high. So no, I guess.
Damn.
Oh, I had a dream last night.
We cannot talk about this. We cannot talk about this.
You don't want to talk about it?
You can talk about it. Don't play the song. Don't play the song. Keep the song for private.
All right, I'll keep the song for private. I had a dream that Lin-Manuel Miranda, the guy that came out with Hamilton, famous for Hamilton. I had a dream that he came up with Columbine the musical, and all the characters in it were different mass shooters from the past like 3 decades, and they're like dancing around, singing about like being like deranged, and flipping around like prop rifles like the color guard. And like Dylan Klebold, one of the characters, and he's like, "I'm Dylan, I love killing." Anyway,
I find it kind of thrilling.
Yeah. But anyway, I tried to manufacture one of the songs, and it's on my other channel, the Wafters channel. You guys want to check it out? I'm not going to play it. No.
Go. In the go. My friend, did you go to school, Aries? Come on, man. Like, seriously, I thought you were smarter than that, man. It's in the go. I'm going to start doing that to them when I see the mispronounced words on here. I'm going to have me some fun with them. Oh, I know basic biology. So can one of you guys just do me a favor and just give me some evidence for evolution and stop making excuses? Because that's one of them. G-Man doesn't know basic biology, so it won't provide him evidence for evolution. How stupid do you got to be to say something like that?
No, that is shitty. If someone did that, that is kind of shitty. But I do think it would help you if you don't know basic biology to learn it and then investigate things, if that is the case. But yeah, someone just refusing, just being like, "No, I'm not gonna, because you're too dumb." Yeah.
Does anybody have any evidence for the theory of evolution?
Yes.
In the go. In the go.
I can see that in 20 years on Broadway. I'm happy and sad all at the same time. Now check out my Wafters channel. I'll link it in the chat. Here, I'll play it.
This ain't into go. These guys are funny. So anyway, they don't even know their sounds. So anyway, guys,
Hey y'all, I gotta hop off.
can somebody please give me some evidence
I'll
for the
be
theory of
back
evolution?
on Monday.
Okay.
It's
Later,
good to
y'all.
see you,
It's almost
Keldosh.
1 a.m.
Oh shit.
Anyways.
Yeah, should we say I'll bookmark this spot here. We're at 34:30. 34:30.
Damn. It took us 4 hours.
No, I know. That's why I'm just like this for us, this is a lot of material.
Damn, this is gonna take us 10,000 years to get through this, Parker.
The whole age
This
of
is
the
gonna
earth.
take us. Yeah, we're gonna evolve by the time we're done with this.
But yeah, that's the show. We'll call it here. Thank you again, Miss
The
Parker.
end. Dimension Dave, thanks for the $10, man. Sir Arland of Pennytree, thank you for your 3 gold coin. Jules, thank you.
Thank you.
We hope
Yeah.
to see all the newbies back again for more wafting.
More wafting. We're gonna be swimming in G-Man G Science, yes. And you, both you and BGTV are welcome up. I'll invite you to my Discord. I'll email you back.
Thank you, Black Jesus Christ 66, and bless you.
Thank you guys all for coming. And always remember, Miss Hussey hates you. Bye! Bye!